Hello, I am the Ronan Vaughn, and welcome to a twitch.tv/Ronan Vaughn live stream on twitch.tv/Ronan Vaughn. Hi, how's everybody doing? There's nobody here. Oh, is there nobody here? Are we alone? Okay, well then I got something to show you. So back there, this is where a video is gonna play. Don't talk about it though. Boo says ice cream, or no. Ice cream says boo, no. Rex Skates said boo. Hi Rex, I will be your special friend. You wanna be you wanna see something kinda I shouldn't be showing you? You wanna see something? Huh? It's something that you could have seen 24 hours ago if you were a Patreon. Just talking to nobody in particular. If you were a Patreon supporter of the Ronan Porn, and you could have been watching it 24 hours ago, you gotta wait until this live stream, and then I started up, and you expect me to play a game, it's not gonna happen. Why? Because I'm gonna play a video for 7 minutes. Because that's how we work around here. Who wants to watch me build electrical things again? Do I even have to? I don't need to be here, do I? Alright, so a little context, maybe just a little bit of context, because this is available on youtube.com/something. You gotta look for it. Ronan Pawn Presents is what it is. But, so, right here, I am hanging the electrical, specifically the lighting circuit, although there's an extra socket on this, for the basement studio. New Pawn Studios, under construction since, 4 days ago. 4 days ago or so. We built those walls, them two walls, and if you have seen there's a previous video of us building the walls. Now, just videos where you get to sort of look up my pant legs a little bit. You'd have to rewind it. You'll have to go to youtube.com/I don't know, because Ronan Pawn Presents is one of my off channels. Hello, Prosecutor Walton. Yeah, so this is me working on the electrical outlet. Right here I'm drilling a 3/4 inch hole into some of the wood so I can move the wires through later. And now I'm going to do something incredibly stupid to the drywall for far too long of a time. I just wasn't thinking clearly or straight, didn't know what the hell I was doing, is another way of putting that. And I'm just, cutting out this box, and I'm like, wait a second, hang on, doesn't this box have to be flush with the drywall in order to... The hell am I doing? Why did I already hang this box? And take the box back down. Hey!
Hello, you strange people, laughing face.
Subs are working. Evil Donner Balkan, 24 months and a streak of 24 months. Thank you so much. Check out my box that I just hung. Check out my box that I just hung. I just said the same thing again. I'm hanging some little bits of 2x4 in order to space things away from the beams so that the socket and the switch will be a little bit away from the edge of the wall. So this is going to be the hole for the socket now that I've remembered what the hell I'm doing. One cut and done, baby. I know what I'm doing now. So now it's time to actually do the part of this that I really, really enjoy. I mean, the rest of it was enjoyable enough, but I just really like doing electrical work. So, pulling the wires down through the wall and routing them and that sort of stuff. I mean, it gets real fun when you start splitting the wires and then twisting caps on them. It's incredibly simple. Wiring up a circuit in your home. There's just a couple of rules that you kind of really want to know so you don't kill yourself or wire something up in such a way that the house will burn down. But as long as you know those things, it's just 3 wires, man. And the ground doesn't even really matter. Actual electricians might disagree with me on that point, but they're wrong. I'm right. Ground is just, it's superfluous. It's an extra neutral line in the house. Who gives a crap? Hook it up. Hook up the ground. You know, don't F around. But you know, if you screw it up, who cares? It's just the ground. Yeah, I'm just pre-running all of the lines here to the boxes that I hung previously in the video. Now I'm running the line from where the power is going to be coming. Just above me over here on this wall is that black pipe that's running kind of back that-a-way. That has a... that's the circuit that I'm going to be tying into, and it gives me great hell a bit later in the video. But for now, let's just enjoy the part of the process I enjoy the most, which is right about here. You start splitting the wires and opening up. You just want to take your box cutter there and go down the wire, like away from yourself, but right down the middle of it. Just split it, and then you pull it back, then you twist it, and then you pop it right off, and then you just do whatever else it is that I'm doing here. This circuit consists of 4 things, actually. Well, it's got 4, yeah, you could say. We got the input coming from the board. We've got the socket that's being hung right there. That socket is actually going down to a switch drop. So that's one of the lines that's going out that way, as you see it. And then the other one is going straight to another socket that's not on a switch. The switch that I'm installing right here, right now, is going to control the socket that's hanging. And why am I putting a socket up there? Because I'm going to have my studio lighting down there, and my studio lights terminate in standard AC connections. So, might as well have it be a socket as opposed to something hardwired in where I have to cut my studio lights ends off. So here's the socket that's not switched. Simple little operation there, so long as a cat doesn't get in your way. But if it does, you know, take some time, pet it, love it, make some sweet, sweet love to your cute little kitty. Make sure and mark if you're using a neutral wire as a hot wire, which you can do by code. Just make sure you're marking it on both ends. You need to mark with black or red magic marker on the white line that this is hot, as well as wrap it in electrical tape. And I totally did that second part and didn't not do that because I don't really use electrical tape, even though I should and I'm supposed to, and I know the code, and I just didn't. Being electrician, next time on Ronan Pawn, watch my house burn. So this is the, yeah, this is the problem here. The original circuit that I'm tapping into, there's no slack. I didn't run that circuit, by the way, my dad ran this. There's no slack in the line, so trying to wire something in between the two is impossible without adding a little stretch of wire, which is what I did. I tried to add it in such a way that the stretch of wire was being added in a junction box. I can't get the junction box there either, because it's just too taut. So I will be reinventing that circuit later. But look, it's working! It's working! The lights are working, the switch is working, and everything. So now I can hang a light so that the rest of the video isn't quite as friggin' dark. Now we just have to actually mount the hardware. It's already been wired up. Slap some faceplates on it, and you got yourselves a finished job. Except for, you know, there's always problems in something I'm doing. So first off, this is a lot to, yeah, you want to turn off the fuse box if you're gonna handle those. This is a lot of wires to shove into a box like that. You can, it's within its code, yes, you can do that, but it's a lot to try and shove in there, and you may find that when you plug something in to it that you've got probably ground tripping, rubbing against a hot wire, and so you have to sort of reroute things, take it back down, and then shove it back up in there. Because you didn't use electric tape like you should have done, and then you would have been done in the first. But boom, then you get it working. Now all you gotta do is put the faceplate on, except for you didn't mount it flush like you should have done. So now you're gonna have to, I mean, either you have to take everything down, you don't want to take everything down. So what you do is you just take a handsaw, and you just take a little bit off of the edge of the faceplate, and then boom, you're up and in, baby. And that's it. Now all you gotta do is spend the copious amounts of time cleaning up your great big mess, knowing that in a day or two you're just gonna make a similarly great big mess. Again, doing the rest of the electrical work, because this is only stage 1. Although this was the bulk of it. This was the hardest of it that needed to be done. The rest will be a lot easier. But yeah, you know, call your dad down, show off. Look, I made a switch. that turns on a socket and the light turns on. It's amazing, isn't it? You never seen anything like this in all your life. And he comes down, he's like, and then he goes back up. It's great. And then when you're done, you just, go over and act like a goofball. And then you download the footage from the 2 cameras that you used for that shoot into Premiere, and then you spend a couple of hours editing it together into a big, crazy, stupid time lapse. Nobody. There we go. Microphone must have got jostled. Thank you, Prosecutor Walton, for spending your pawn points to tell me that my setup was fucked up. This is just how I keep the pawn point economy balanced, If I fuck something up occasionally and pretend like I don't know anything about it, then you guys will have to spend it to let me know, hey, your shit's fucked up. People are tuning out. So that's one end of the electrical work that I did 2 days ago. Today's electrical work, now that my hands are wet, this is a good thing to handle, was I've been talking about the new green screen setup, which is inferior to the last green screen setup. It is close. It's very near me. The green screen is right here. It's right here. So, there we go. If I throw some hard shadows on it, it's holding together pretty well, but especially over here, I throw some hard shadows around, you start to see little flecks of black down there. So what I've spoken about wanting to do is put some lights at the corners to throw a little bit of light in from the places where it gets darkest in order to help it out a little bit. Now that I'm doing this near field chroma key instead of having a giant space and the whole room covered in it. So one of the things that I did today is this. No, don't, it's safe-ish. So this was a little LED ring light that I had. Actually, I stole it out of the Aerodrums kit, which was the drums that the computer watches the drumsticks, and they got little reflective balls on them. This was built into a plastic housing and was acting as the light to just swamp you in light as you played. And these things are so bright when they're fully powered, these LEDs, that they actually send you cardboard glasses to wear while you're playing the Aerodrums because they are blinding. You look at them for a second and you've got that little shape in your face for quite a while. So just a little LED ring, some resistors on the back, and this is meant to be hooked into USB. So what I did was I desoldered the USB line there, and it's just, it's not going to come into focus any better than that. But I desoldered the USB lines and I replaced it with a battery. This battery is a rechargeable 3.7 volt lithium ion I don't have one handy, but it's in the size and the kilowatt hours of this are basically designed for running drones. They don't fit in anything. I bought them because they were actually lower price than batteries that had less power, that had less ability to store things, because these don't fit anywhere because they're bigger. So what I did was I just took two little metal plates for actually just for the negative terminals of where you jam batteries into something, and I soldered those to the ends, and then I just wrapped the thing in paper and taped it up so that I don't have to put tape directly on my battery because I want it to be nice, you know, at some point in future. And now, with the little switch that's on board, okay, you can't, yeah, but it's really bright is the thing. I'm trying not to actually look at it. Yeah, but that's, I probably damaged my friggin' webcam having it on. But so that is now powering that. Now this, as a USB-powered device, is expecting 5 volts or thereabouts. Yeah, 5 volts at probably 1 amp or something like that, but it's expecting 5 volts. This is a 3.7 volt cell, which means I'm actually underdriving these LEDs now, which is good for them, and might actually be good for the battery too, because these batteries are lithium ions in particular. They kind of want probably a lot more than this. I think it's more lithium ions are looking for an amperage pull. Like they're better when you're really pulling something. If there's like a slow trickle, you don't want to use a lithium ion. I've been told you don't want to use lithium ion for things like a little clock or something like that, where there's not really a lot of pull going on, because they just need to be active lithium ions. I guess I don't know. I don't know the physics behind this stuff, but this at 3.7 volts is, you know, fine. It's working. So what I've done is I now take this, I hung a screw on the wall, and I just take because it's a ring, I just hang it on the screw like that.
I wonder what happened to that guy pawn. I miss him. Anyone know what is up to these days?
I don't know, I think he moved away. I think he got the hell out. I think he GTFO'd to some better country or something. But I've got this, I actually at first built this whole thing into a tap light. So, and then I ripped the tap light apart because the fucking screws in the thing were made of, I don't know, something soft. They were made of Play-Doh, and every time that I tried to take it apart or put it back together, it just kept stripping the screw heads more and more, and I just, oh, fuck it. But I did save the tap light top, so just a white plastic thing, and if we turn this back on, away from my eyeballs, and towards yours, and then I put this over top of it. Okay, now it's kind of reflecting back at me. But so it's, yeah, it doesn't really, it's just really bright, isn't it? It just swamps the camera out, yeah. But so what I do is I just hang that on the wall, and then I put 2 more screws into the wall, and you can see that there's little indents there, and I just put that right over the top of that and hang it over there. And I'm going to do that for today's live stream after I get done showing off my little soldering work. This light, I think I showed off months ago on stream. You see in there, it's a pole, and actually you can see that it's split into 2 segments there, one half and the other half. This is meant to snap around like the pole of an umbrella on like a patio, you know, deck that you'd be sitting at, patio table. And this is kicks down LED light, and it's supposed to have 4 or 6 batteries or something in it. 4 to 6, I can't remember which. I think it was 4. Yeah, it was 4 because it was running 6 volts, and they were all in parallel. Yeah. So that's how this was wired up. I took it apart when I realized, oh, it's running 6 volts from 1.5 volt batteries in parallel. Well, that's pretty close to 5 volts, which is what USB is. So I wired up with the USB cable instead and turned this into a wired light. Now I have taped paper, just regular white paper over the front of this as a diffuser, and this one hangs on the other wall where I've got a socket right next to it where I usually have my cell phone charger plugged in, which is USB, and then I plug it in. So now I've got this one and that one. This one looks like it's dimmer, I think, but it's also sort of the right color of light. You know, the other one is very orange. This is blue light. This is cold white light. Which would be better, I think, generally for both of them to be, but you works with what you got. So, I'm going to now hang these things, and you guys tell me if you can tell any goddamn bit of... In fact, what we'll do is we'll go over to the non-green screened version, raw webcam. Hi. And then you guys can just sort of look in the corners and see if you can tell when I actually throw these things on. And let me know if all my work has been worth anything, or if it's all just been me being stupid. So, first light, turning on, now! Might have been blocking it with my body, Yeah, you guys aren't gonna see shit, are you? Well, this is a great show. I'm gonna go hang the other one, which is gonna go in the other corner here. Jesus, is that my sweat? I think I just sweat into the chair, giant drops. It's not even that hot. Okay, so I'm gonna hang this, and then I'm gonna close my eyes and turn it on, and then block it with the thing so I don't get blinded by the friggin' deal. And there we go. And there we go. Can you tell a damn bit of difference? I think on that side I can tell that there's a little bit of blue light, and you know, on that side I can tell that there's some orange light being thrown in there. It's subtle, but with this green screen setup, maybe subtle is all that I need. When we go back to this shot, it's actually on that side. Oh, well, that's because I bumped the... Sorry. I bumped the green screen when I was setting it up, so now it's got... Huh? It's not doing that much, is it? It's a work in progress, but I'm having fun pulling out my soldering iron and switching wires around and changing things from battery to USB, so I guess I'll focus on that, as though that's... I mean, because that is, you know, the joy is the doing, not the what you get out of it at the end of the day. Hello, Allogram One. What's going on? Why showing off that old light again? Because now I've got a use for it. I've put it to use, and the cats are attacking the green screen, I'm pretty sure, behind me. Poland's on about his lighting system. I don't see anything, says Prosecutor. No noticeable difference, to be honest, on the blue, only the orange. Try 100-watt LEDs. Yeah, if I had. I'm just working with what I've got, and... Indeed, the cats are... They're okay. You just messed that up again. There, thanks, Bags. Thank you. I need a tack through that side to hold it there so that they don't do that. It's raining in Mightland, says Rex Gates. I think we'll be playing Might today. That's what I put in the... It's what I put in the description, anyway. Before we get to there, now that I've, you know, bored the shit out of you with lighting and electrical and time-lapse videos, join me anywhere else. Join me over here, because this is very fucking tempting to me. Micro Center has HP's mixed reality headset with the controllers for $150. VR that you can now purchase for $150 that integrates with, because these headsets that are coming out from a whole bunch of different manufacturers like this, they're all basically built off of Microsoft's thing for VR Windows. It's built into Windows 10 now. They pushed it down in a patch and update kind of thing, so it's just there for whatever Windows is calling their, you know, built-in operating system VR support. So Microsoft basically sent out the specs for how to build them, and then, you know, all the different companies are making them and putting their own little twist on it and focusing on how they want to do their ergo to how it fits well. And can you all see that lag? See, what happens is if I don't feed them on their schedule, then they get rowdy and then they start having fun. So if you want your cats to have fun, starve them, and then they become more active. That's my experience anyway. A fat, happy cat is a slovenly, just laying around doing nothing cat. As soon as they start, you know, withering on the bone, they get excited and start playing. Mixed reality is nice with these headsets, but you won't get proper head tracking, says Allogram One. This is an inside-out system. Like Rift. I read a bunch of reviews today, and I didn't see anyone complaining about head tracking. I didn't see anybody complaining about losing the controller tracking. What I saw people complaining about with this one in particular was a small sweet spot and a reduced sort of field of view in comparison to the Vive and the Rift. But generally, the responses online were pretty damn positive, and like, regardless of what you could say about, well, this one's probably better, or you know what you could objectively say that this is better. In fact, the consensus is that the quality of video, the quality of what you're seeing, is better in the sweet spot. It just has less of a sweet spot. But the comparison then goes, okay, but one of them is $150 fucking dollars, and the Rift S is $399 right now, and the HTC Vive Pro is $1,200 for the system, and this is $150. A Switch handheld can't hook it up to your television. $200 right now, right? Isn't it $199? They're selling the Switch that can't be hooked up to a Switch that you could buy for your television. $300, right? $299, $300 for the Switch. This is VR, inside-out head tracking with the controllers. Communicates over Bluetooth for the controllers, so your PC has to have Bluetooth, or you got to buy a little $15 Bluetooth communicator. I would figure. This is $150. $150 for virtual reality. That's very tempting. Very tempting. I wouldn't buy a VR headset without trying it out first, says Bearsuit Lane. A narrow field of view compared to the old Oculus or the new one. Even the old Oculus was pretty narrow. I don't know. I never tried the Oculus. My experiences with the Vive, and I wasn't picky. Like, I feel like the only people who have a right to be picky, first off, are people who have spent significant time in each of them and done some cross-comparison. There's a lot of assholes online who want to tell you, this one's better because the specifications say that, and it's like, yeah, that's fun. Most people in the VR marketplace, most consumers, will only ever have experience with one brand. Or they'll go into a store, put one on for 5 minutes, put one on for 5 minutes, and then make a choice. And that's like, all right, well, that's not really a fair comparison, given that once you get it home, there's the setup and there's the getting in and out, and there's a lot of opinions out there. The only people who really have valid opinions are the people who are in the review market, who have spent time in multiple different headsets, and then you can listen to them to tell you, which one they felt is better or worse, which is also going to be very subjective based on like your distance between your irises and things like that, and your head shape, and whether you wear glasses or not. But you got that as a valid perspective. What I'm saying is, if this thing turns on and you see a three-dimensional image in front of you, it's $150. Well, the field of view isn't quite as, it's only 60 degrees or something. $150. If it like flickers or doesn't work fundamentally, or the tracking is off or something, there's lag, there's delay, then okay, we talk then $150 thrown on the fire. But I looked at reviews today and there wasn't any of that. There was a lot of happy people saying, wow, this was good, and they paid $250 to $300 for it. The reviews that I was reading, it's now $150 at Micro Center. Fucking tempting, isn't it? I have an original Oculus. I'm not just talking out my ass. Have you tried any others? For a considerable amount of time? Because I only have experience with the Vive, and my experience was, holy shit, VR! I wasn't like, oh god, there's a little bit of blur here, fuzziness, or I wish it was a little bit wider. Like, it's just, holy shit, VR! And if I was having the experience of being frustrated by any of those things, it was like, it wasn't at the device. It was just like a physical, like, I'm not connecting my experience right now to the device because holy shit, VR, Might have been adjusting the headset a lot or trying to do this or that or the other thing, but I never blamed the headset because holy shit, VR. So that was my, I'm not picky. Not picky, but when it comes down to it, the it's $150 argument is only trumped by, why do you even want it? Do you have a use for this fucking thing? And the answer is no. No, it's just like, it's a great deal. I could buy this for $150 because Micro Center is doing one of the things that Micro Center sometimes does, which is sell something $70 under what everybody else is selling it for. And it's the kind of thing where you buy it and that you could use it for 2 years and probably sell it for $150 used when you're done with it. Because how cheap is VR going to get? Probably not a lot cheaper than this. But you know, ultimately the argument is, what the fuck's the point? Why do you, what do you want it for? Mm-hmm. You know, the experience of gaming in VR can be fucking awesome and stuff, but it did turn into, for me, and this had to do a lot with the difficulty of getting in and out of the Vive and setting everything up and getting everything to work, because early adopter and drivers were shitty and the games didn't integrate well, and then I was trying to record stuff for YouTube or be able to transmit it over a live stream, and it was just a lot of complications. But even when I was just setting it up to get into it, you know, it turns into the treadmill in the basement that you got so that you could, you know, start running and get into shape. It turns into the weight bench that's just covered in dust. The vacuum cleaner that you never pull out because, wait, you're supposed to run that, aren't you? It turns into that thing that's like, yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. It's like you pull it out to show people how cool it is when they come over, and then they leave, and then you don't. You know? I like the idea of watching a movie in it or something like that and feeling like you're in the theater. That sounds kind of cool. But again, it's just completely optional. Is it $150 worth of use that you're going to get out of it? I mean, comparably to, that's the cost of like 2 AAA games these days, right? Games selling for $69.99 and something like that. So yeah, $150, 2 AAA games, or the cheapest VR that I've ever seen with inside-out tracking, 2 cables coming out of the back, and you're golden. But I just have no use for it. Like, even showing it on, doing videos of VR, I don't even want to watch videos about VR, you know? Like, what the person is experiencing that you're watching, like, having made a number of videos in VR myself, like, you don't get to experience that. All you can experience is the joy that they're having because you're just seeing a flat image. And you're seeing a flat image with all of their head jostle and they're walking around and stuff like that. It's like, it's not even that enjoyable to watch. I think the VR videos that I've liked the most are the ones where they have a third camera that's doing the, you know, augmented reality and putting them into the environment, and you're watching them from outside interact with the environment. That's kind of interesting to watch for a little bit, but it wouldn't be a long-term gameplay that you'd even watch that. So it's like, for making content, kind of useless. Not something I really want to even bother with. It's so difficult to set up in a lot of instances. There's not standards, or at least there weren't before, in terms of, is this game going to have an output that I can capture? Or am I going to have to try and capture one eye and stretch shit? And am I going to need to... So you got that, and then I don't think it's that enjoyable to watch VR gameplay. You know, as a one-off every now and then, sure, but not as a regular thing. And then for my own, you know, use case, what? Play a couple of VR games here and there. $150 for that? You know how many indie games I could buy on Steam with $150? You know how many tax bills I could pay for my house with $150? Little less than half. I need to pay my taxes, so maybe not. But I did want to, like, bring your attention to it, at least, if you're in the market for VR. Like, go look up some reviews on this HP Mixed Reality headset if you're in the States, because Micro Center is, it's not like Walmart's, they're everywhere, but if you've got one in your local area, shit, $150. This is way below. I think I saw the most discounted price anywhere else was $220. $150, and you got yourself a VR headset that is supported by Microsoft, because Microsoft basically designed it and then sent the designs around for other people to build. I have the normal Rift, and I've tried one of the mixed reality things, Lenovo. I think they both have their benefits. I get motion sickness easily. I doubt I could handle an inside-out tracking headset. I really don't think that that's an issue. Like, none of the reviews from, like, what do I watch? Like, the idea that Hologram 1 and Bearsuit Lane are pitching that they're somehow, like, less responsive, they don't track quickly enough, or they don't, that has not been something that I've heard anybody talk about when they've been reviewing inside-out, tracking headsets. And I kind of wonder where you're getting that, because I do actually follow those kind of channels on YouTube, and the people who have worn every headset and have like 3 or 4 of them at home, and PlayStation VR and Vive Pro and Oculus S and Oculus Go and all this kind of stuff. Like these guys, I never heard them say about inside out tracking that, you know, it feels unresponsive or like there's a delay or something. I've never heard that at all. I don't use VR for theater simulation. That, I will say, is awful to try. It doesn't work well with headsets at the resolution they're currently in. The idea is great, but the rest of it less so. Yeah, I guess it would be less be about like the experience of watching the film as it would be the experience of being in a virtual theater watching the film, right? VR gameplay to watch is nice, but only when it's done well. Yeah, it's really fucking hard to do well. It takes a lot of setup. That's all that I would use an inside-out tracking headset for, watching movies and TV in a virtual theater. That way it wouldn't give me motion sickness. I don't know where you guys are coming up with the inside-out tracking gives motion sickness bullshit, because I've never heard this before from any of the sources that like professionally review these things. They don't track as well for the tracking for the simple fact that it doesn't have an external focus for the tracking, can cause your movement to skip if you're doing standing VR. Yeah, well, that's interesting that you say that out loud. How many hours have you got in the reviewing industry? Because fuck, I'm pretty sure all of the channels, all of the videos that I've watched on VR, these guys would have mentioned, yeah, but you know, inside out tracking is, it's kind of glitchy and it doesn't track as well. You might get a little vomity. Like, that's not, did you get that from somewhere, or is this just like something you came up with? I don't know. I've never heard that before. I've never heard that. Anyway, what are we going to do today? We were going to play Might, weren't we? We're going to play Might. Minecraft is too easy. So let's pop open the Minecraft launcher. I'm going to log on. I really didn't want to do anything today, if I'm honest with you. You know, now that I'm kind of pissed off. No, I really didn't want to do anything today. I was just like, I don't want to play anything. You know what we almost played was Nimbatus. Which is, I've actually got it on the desktop, never uninstalled it. It was a good game. The Space Drone Constructor, where you build the drones and then you pilot them down there and you bind the keys to the different engines and things like that. Very fun little game in early access. They've released a new big patch for it, and they sent me an email saying, you know, let us know if you want some keys to give out on your live stream, you know, as part of promoting our new release of the thing, of like a big new update. And I contacted them and said, yeah, hook me up with some keys, I'll play it. And they just haven't gotten back to me. It's the same day, you know, it's today that I got back with them. But we almost played Nimbatus today, just to, you know, be able to give some keys away and take a look at their new thing. With the idea of like getting keys from developers to give away, I don't think, like, I don't want many of them, I'll tell you that. Like, the idea of, hey, give me 5 keys, like 5 is already too many. You know, the idea here is to play a game that actually has some merit and some value to it. You know, give away some codes as a, you know, extra kind of bonus reason for the streamer to show off your game. I mean, we all know what's going on there, Nimbatus developers. But also to, like, you know, encourage people to pick it up. You know, and when you do have smaller teams that are working in early access creating a game like that. So I'd only like want to give away no more than 3. 3 would be the absolute maximum. 3 keys to give away. Maybe that'll happen someday in the future. I don't care about no professional reviews. I care that when I used one, I tried to duck under something and ended up several feet underground in the game. And that was fairly consistent. So in one game that you played in one headset. Okay. No, yeah, fuck the professionals who've used them for, you know, hours and hours and hours and have them at home and shit. And yeah, your personal experience is dead on. Some people are predisposed to motion sickness, Paul, and I ended up being one of those people. So I get motion sickness with a regular ass VR headset. I wouldn't want to use VR with inferior tracking. Just like, you're building on your supposition that I'm asking where did that come from? You know, instead of answering where your concept that it's an inferior tracking system is reinforced from, you just keep saying, that's why I don't want to use it being inferior. But how did you come to that conclusion? Did you just assume? Did you just assume? Because that's what it sounds like. That's why you're pissing me off right now. You know, I don't care. I don't have any... have any stock in any of these companies or something. I just hate that when people have like an assumption and, you know, not going to cite my sources, just going to say this as though it's a fact. And then they're asked about their sources and then they're like, just dodge and weave around that they don't have a source. I've got a conclusion. I've already drawn it. I'm sticking with it. And if you know what, even if that was the response, I'd be like, cool, bump it, you know? I've got a conclusion. I drew it without any fucking context. I made it up in my own head. I just think so, and so it's true, and I'm sticking with it, and fuck you. I'd be like, all right, cool. At least you know what's going on. I just hate that, you know, you don't know what's going on. You're not aware of your own predisposition. And find ducking down messes with the tracking if you move too fast, including like just the Steam VR homeworld. Because it's a fact, says Bearsuit Lane. So you're getting closer to like just standing up for it for no reason. And that I have more respect for. I have no reason whatsoever. It's better than Hologram 1, you know, saying about one headset that you used this time with a thing and then like what was your term of use with this? Like, how did you have access to this headset? Did you buy it and own it and then you took it back? Or was it at somebody else's house and you played it for a couple of minutes and you didn't, and it did the thing and it was kind of glitchy? And what were the specs of their PC? And was their HDMI cable okay? And what about the USB? Was it in a 3.0 or a 2.0? Because sometimes the 3.0 is fuck with the 2.0 and you can get away with... That's why I'm sort of more interested in the professional reviewer's opinion and the fact that they've said nothing about that. Now, if I were to log on right now, we'll refresh again. It's 1 a.m. and there's dildos about, and that's just going to be death for me, you know? I mean, I've got a home, presumably. I don't even remember where we are on the server in Might, but I presumably have a home. I could potentially be safe, but... what I'd like to see is for whoever's on the server right now, Rex, is for you to get into a bed and move the night past, and then I'll log in when it's 5, 6 a.m. in the morning. That's what I'm going for. I had the headset for about 3 months, sold it off to help pay for Rift. Oh, you can get the Rift S? But the Rift S is inside-out tracking. Why would you buy a Rift to buy an old Rift. Well, then how old was this inside-out tracking system that you're talking about? Or did you buy a new inside-out tracking system and then you bought the cheaper, you know, the older Rift that's not inside-out? What is this scenario that you're... I will say, my Rift has the same issue at times, but only under heavy CPU load or when I forget to plug in all the trackers. No, I own the original Rift. But you said you sold it off to help pay for the Rift, which implies that you owned the first one, and then that was inside-out tracking, and then you bought the... This is what an argument with Donald Trump probably goes like. You know, somebody is just like, no, you don't understand. But I'm listening to you. If I don't understand, it's because you're saying things in a roundabout way that keeps me in the dark almost intentionally, Don. No, you're just stupid. Don. And then you just pull out a gun and kill him, and we're all happy. I had the Lenovo mixed reality headset, then bought the Rift instead. Okay, so what did you mean by no, I own the original? Okay, I own the original Rift. My statement makes sense. I had one thing, then I sold it for something else. Okay, so you bought the original Rift after the Lenovo mixed reality headset. When was this? You say you had it for 3 months. You know, inside-out tracking has only been a thing that, like, Rift has been selling for, what, 3 months or something? So it's pretty friggin' young and early in the tech. Is that what it was like back then? It was just 3 months ago? And then you sold that and you've just gotten the Rift in? I'm having trouble with your story here. Mixed reality was around way before Rift was doing it. Not mixed reality, we're talking about inside-out tracking. Hologram 1. That's what you're on about, that it's inferior. 4 a.m., come on, 5 a.m. See, it's just talking around in circles with somebody who doesn't know how to justify their own argument. 5 a.m., I will join the server now. Let's go. Let's go. Mixed reality is inside-out tracking. No. It can be, but it doesn't have to. All right. Hey, it's actually, this seems like way more than 5 a.m., but hey, I'm happy. Where am I? What's going on in this seed? Don't be running. Gravel, gravel, gravel. I got lots of gravel. I got some shovels. I've got a little bit of meat. I could cook the meat. I got wood for days. Do I have a chest somewhere in here? What the? Oh, I got lost. I got lost on this server. That's what happened. We're lost right now. Yeah, and I need to head back until I hit, was it jungle? I need to walk along this desert until I find, no, plains. Until I find plains. And then once we found the plains, I need to backtrack to try and get to my actual home because that was poop that I just picked up. I just stepped in it. But it's okay because I want it. I scrape it off my shoe and I use it to cook with later. It adds just a savory sort of meaty kind of a texture to it. Yeah, we need to find my home. I remember now what was going on in this save. Okay, it's just water. It's just flowing water pond. It was the sound of like a club skelly running up from behind me. The pitter-patter of little feet. All mixed reality headsets use inside-out tracking, like all the WMR headsets. Great. You've managed to tear the conversation away from, like, what the hell is the fucking timing of your... I'm still trying to, like, come up with a way to make what you said make sense. And you've managed to turn it into all mixed reality are inside out. Yeah, well, inside out tracking is on the Oculus Go, right? That's how Oculus Go does it. Is that augmented reality? Is that what do we call it? What are we saying? Mixed reality? Is that mixed reality? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? So one is not always the same, which is what I said 5 minutes ago, right? So which one of us is right and which one is wrong? Which one? I need to get back along that. We've got animals here, Pong. You should be killing animals. Pig. We'll kill the pig. I don't know about the cow. 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, I'm a prick. 8.
No
9,
making.
10. 10. You should have been dead. 11. No milking. I don't have any bowls that are free. So I'm not going to be able to milk that cow. Because my bowls, you know, they're just not empty. Where was that cow? He was right back here, right? I need to find my way home. You know, this entire day needs to be dedicated to finding my way home. Where did he go? Okay, let's just go. Let's just keep walking. I sold the Lenovo and bought the now slightly cheaper Oculus. No pawn, all mixed reality is in-out tracking, but not all in-out is mixed reality. Hey! We got there! Again, still haven't really landed on the... Anyway. So I think I need to head this way because I need to stay on the border of desert and mountain. Ooh. There's some nice gravel there. In the attempt to find my way home. You're easy to kill. There we go. It's some just chicken. I can cook it later. I got lots of wood on me. But I need to be on the border of mountain and whatever the biome is that's around it because that's kind of how we got where we are. And there is a place where the plains and the mountains do meet. And that's called Kansas, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, right? See? We're getting plains out here. We got a sheep in brown, a sheep in white. So here's the plains that I got lost trying to come home from. And I went that way. So I'm not sure how to get back from where I'm going to go. I'm going to here and then cut in. There's so many animals here, which is just blowing my mind because I remember we had, you know, oh, but Blue Moons, it's on a server pawn, so the animals will have been restocked. Potentially. What we need to see is winter biome. Because I was on the edge of a winter biome. I was in the mountains, on the edge of winter. Like across from winter. I remember that being a thing. But I just don't know where to go in order to get there. Should I go down in here? I guess I'm gonna go down in here. Wait, which direction am I now? Which way is the plains? And the plains are out there, Pawn, and so over here. Okay, let's go down. Big, spooky, scary, open place with mushrooms. It's not completely open. It opens back up on that side. It's too... Oh, shit. It's too dark. It's too dark. Oh, shit. See? See what I'm talking about? Too damn dark. Aha! Ow! Ow! Oh, he's got fucking armor. And he's fucking dead. Eat shit and die. What have I got to eat other than eat the salad? So I've got the meat. I'll wait for the meat. I'll use the meat next time. Okay. So, there's a sheep here now. There's a cow here now. This kind of sucks because, like, the absence of animals was going to help me know where I've been. Ooh, there's some silver for later. Is that all plains? That's all plains. Fuck, I am so lost. I am so lost now. And we had, a bunch of shit. I was halfway to copper pickaxe in terms of copper nuggets. So I can't give up on my house. It's just a bit past noon. Or possibly before noon. Past noon. So... if I follow the plains along the desert... plains along the mountain?
Meat run.
Meat run? I got meat. I got meat in my pockets. I got some cooked meat right here even. I'll be ready to eat that when it's time for it. And there's just so many animals here now, which must have been repopulated by the blue moon. Or these are just areas that I've never been in before and I'm going to die. Because I'm too lost. I mean, not that I'm going to die, but I've lost everything that I started with. If I just died, then I'd go back to my bed. Did I make a bed? Do I have a bed? It's a fucking horse. Oh, God. Hello, fucking horse. I don't have a saddle for you, so... You kicked me off. And he won't let me back on. Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do in this situation. Because I don't know how to get home. Giant lake. Still on mountain. And then more horses. I remember precisely 0 horses where I was living before. But I know we've come back near it because, it was mountains and then plains I was looking for. I found the plains. Won't they attack you? The horses, Jermacine? I don't know. Never seen a horse attack. In Might, I wouldn't be surprised. Everything should probably attack you sooner or later. In Might, it being made by a demonic bastard who just hates fun. And thank God for him, too, because this is exactly the kind of hating fun that I like. I know the dogs, when you go to feed wild dogs bones, they'll only eat so many of them, and if they don't, because they've got a random chance whenever you feed them a bone, whether to like you or hate you, and they will eventually attack your ass. Well, you're doing something nice. Here's a bone, buddy. Here's a bone, buddy. Here's a bone, buddy. And then he just fucks, he just comes at you, bro. Give me the flowers. So fucked. Walking around in circles. I just need to see winter biome. Winter biome would tell me we're in the right vicinity. There's desert, winter, and mountain were the cross-sections of biomes that sort of got me started where I was. And then I went walking just a little bit away from my house in a direction I hadn't been, and boom, we found plains. Here's desert. There's plains. I need fucking winter. When we came through the gate at the start of the server, the portal, literally there are portals at the beginning. We came into a desert biome, and I walked, oh, damn, surface copper. I walked from the desert into the mountain biome, but off to my right, as I came, was a winter biome that we occasionally stepped into. Not much, because there's not a lot in a winter biome, but we did go into it. So here's the desert, here's the mountains, here's a pig, this is a club I'm carrying, that's the sun going down, and I'm looking fucked again. So if the desert's over here, the plains are back there. I wish I'd built that as a, I had a nerd pole. But it's, you know, it's not a game, Might is not a game where you've got blocks handy to make fucking nerd poles out of. If I died, though, I believe I would go home. If I made a bed. And yeah, you guys, I remember, Rex, like, dropped me off a bed when I was offline, so if I died, I'd end up home. The problem is, I've got pockets and pockets full of meat and gravel, and it would suck to have to give that up and just die. But fuck, the plains were just, this is insane, because the mountain biome and the desert biome, they go out in this direction, but the plains weren't that far away from my house. Ugh. And the moon is coming up. Yeah, god damn it. I'm gonna have to dig in for the night. Oh, there's a spider, and he's caught me. He's caught eyes of me. Caught sight of me. Go up this way. Potentially get stuck under the tree. And then if I dig in here, starving to death. Yeah, you got stuck under the tree. Wow, it's like I know what I'm doing or something. It's weird. Okay. Dig me in for the night. I'll try and survive another night so I don't lose all this shit. Oh, fuck. I just turned to stone right there. Do I have anything that defies gravity? You got lots of wood. You're gonna waste a piece of wood on surviving? No, you're gonna put your crafting table up there. There you go. I've got a place to sit in night vision and wait the night away. Uh-oh. Can't cook any of my meat, which sucks. It means I'll be eating raw steak and salads. And salads. I'll get the salads ready. Just go west. Due west, Sister Macy. I don't even know what a west is anymore. Ooh, wow. I look kind of cool now in the night with in the red that's going off. I like that. I mean, I always looked good in blue, in teal, particularly. You had no point, Hologram 1. That was the point, was that you had no point. This is just semantics and terminology. You're the one who fucking got on the semantics and terminology. Scroll up, bitch! Scroll up! Saying that inside-out tracking is the other thing. And I said, no, it's not. And you're like, yeah, it is. That's how that started. And now you're trying to turn around. It's totally like having an argument with a fucking conservative... like a MAGA supporter, man. You got a hat? Pretty sure she doesn't. But Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck's sake, one. Yeah, I know. Fuck's sake, Hologram 1. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we got nothing to do here but sit all fucking night long. And I still don't know where I am, and I still want to, like, spend another day, whole day searching before I just give up and die. I could make a chest and just leave it somewhere, I guess, you know, leave it wherever it is that I decide, all right, apparently this is the end of me. Fuck it. And then at least there would be the possibility someday I'll stumble upon it and be able to reclaim my goodies. But short of that. Read the fucking words I did read the fucking words you fucking wrote. That's why I was so confused. One thing is always the other thing, but that thing is not always that first thing. Right, which is what I started by... Scroll up. Rewind, it's a fucking video. I said, not always, they're not always the same. The ones that... And then... Someone get on the server and direct him home, Sister Mace. Nobody's... Unless you're cheating, then you don't know where my home is. You don't have any idea where my home is. But if you are cheating, then how do I get home again? Due west, you say? Due west. My whole point has been railing on at you about calling it mixed reality instead of inside-out tracking. No, my point was, like, where we started, and then you diverged, and then started, like, trying to make it about something else and make it about this, was that you want... What the hell just happened? You, I think I got my last heart back. You were making bold statements about how inside-out tracking is inferior to a lighthouse system that I have heard nothing of, despite the fact that I have followed the development of VR and this stuff pretty closely. I mean, I'm not the reviewer, but I watch a lot of reviewers on this stuff, and I've heard nobody saying, you know, it's really cool and really fun and really great, but, you know, inside-out tracking is a little bit shittier than... I have heard nothing of that. You made that claim. Bearsuit Lane made that claim. I'd never heard it before, questioned you both about it, and now we're talking about whether inside-out tracking is equal to mixed reality because you needed a place to run to when it turned out that all you had was your opinion based on your usage of 2 headsets on your computer in your own home that you say that you actually have the same problem that you were complaining about with the current headset, just less frequently. And that's fine. You can hold an opinion that makes no fucking sense. My problem was with you, you know, shilling it as though it was equal to, you know, the people who review these things, who are given these products for free and therefore have every one of them and have dozens of hours or hundreds of hours, most of them probably hundreds and thousands of hours really in the Vive and the Rift particularly, as well as the PSVR, and from whom I have not heard anything about. But, you know, the inside-out tracking is a little bit sketchy with the head tracking. That's where we started, and we ended up with you going from a position that was untenable to another untenable position. Which was the broad statement that one thing is equal to the other. Basically, you've been talking like you know things that you don't know for the entire live stream. And I was just pointing that out. That's all I was trying to do. It's not an opinion, it's my personal experience.
So what is the deal with airline food anyway?
You know, and they don't never give you enough peanuts, right? 3 peanuts on the friggin' airline food. Jim, that was Jim? Where are you coming from, Jim? It's not an opinion, it's my personal experience. Okay. It's fine. You can have that personal experience. You were just saying something I've never heard anywhere else. So, and you were saying it in response to me, like, talking about, this is tempting, I'm kind of interested in this, so you're kind of, like, trying to dissuade me from you trying to, like, influence my decision based on your personal experience that I've never heard anyone else say anywhere. And so, I questioned it. And then it turned out you just talk out your ass about things that you don't know about, like most people do. I have the same issue with the Oculus when I forget to plug in the base stations, which is to say it only has the issue when not plugged in. When, well, it doesn't have, the old Oculus doesn't do inside out. It needs it's actually being tracked by the camera. It's not a lighthouse-based system like the Vive. The camera tracks the Oculus, so if the camera isn't plugged in, so it's not really base stations, is it? With the Oculus, the Rift, the original one is a camera, or you can add multiple cameras, but the cameras are watching the headset is how that works. So if they're not plugged in, then there is no data for VR. So you're saying you have multiple cameras, which is optional, and when there's only one plugged in, but that's not written anywhere in there, of course. Pawn, I know there's a lot of drug dealers on your street, but Jesus Christ, the other cars next to yours aren't even a tenth as shitty. What are you talking about, Jim? Other cars next to yours aren't even attentive. Shitty. Did you see? Is there something in a video? We've got a car we're selling that my dad's getting rid of, parked out in front of it, and that one looks nicer than mine. All of them look nicer than mine. Kind of. I wouldn't want to say I went out of my way to make mine look not nice, but I did kind of indulge a desire to spray paint portions of it black some years ago, and spray paint on an old vehicle, oh, it doesn't really stay very long, and it didn't. They're burning, and that looked like a skeleton that went down, so that means that the light levels are good. It's time to leave and continue searching. You said go west, young man, go west. I don't know which direction is west, but I know that there's a spider over there, and I'm trying to keep him behind the tree still, so I'm going to move carefully out of where I am. And then that's not west. That's not west. So west is one of these two. I'm heading back over to the desert. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? Your Tercel is an effing embarrassment. It's beautiful. It's very special. So there's east, which means this would be west. That was the direction I was heading in. I just still don't... There's winter biome. I remember, like, running through that when we were trying to find my home. I went through that. So now we're, like, backtracking in the direction that I was lost in previous. Is that cobblestone? That would be a spawner, then. Potentially, right? It means there's a dungeon and a spawner, and spawners are deadly and all, but if it's very near the surface like that, that means maybe there's a... Hang on, guys. Oh, nope. Okay. They came out real quick. Real quick they did. Yeah, there's a spawner there. Okay. Yeah, I was just going for the chest. I was like, ooh, I can probably get in there and get the chest. There's a perfectly decent Mercedes-Benz parked next to yours. It's not even a rich people's car next to yours. Well, but the Mercedes-Benz is from the drug dealers. It's... The drug dealers. I can't keep up with the drug dealers, you know? Unless they start dealing. So I guess I could keep up with the drug... I should probably keep up with the drug dealers. I could keep up with the drug dealers if I wanted to. You looking at, like, Google Images? Is that where you're getting this gem? Or are you, like, standing out front now with a sniper rifle? One too many times I called you out on your, you know, personal experiences with VR. And now it's time for me to pay. God damn it. This is, like, where I came from. Dramacian. Google Street View, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is where I came from, like, where I was running when I was pissing myself in the middle of the night. I don't recognize... Like, that wasn't where I lived. That's not where I lived. We didn't have that going on. There was fucking winter biome. And there was desert biome. And the desert abutted the winter, is the thing. And it wasn't far from the plains, and that's why I'm, like, fucking completely lost and twisted right now. Because the desert led into the mountain biome, and right next door was the winter biome, and so there was, like, you know, they kind of all three merged within distance of one another, easily enough, and then we found the plains, and we went looking that way, and we found those plains, and now those plains seem miles and miles away. And I just don't, I don't know how it is that I can follow the edge of these biomes and not wind up at the edge of winter and desert and mountain like we were. Now, if I recall where we were living, was it the base of a, thank you for the poop. There's some more surface copper. Is it the base of just... It was kind of generic, the place. So it's kind of hard to find in just a sprawling mountain biome. I'm gonna keep staying along the edge of desert and mountain biome over here. I'm going to the west, as Dramacian said, and I think I'm doing a naughty bad thing that I shouldn't be doing right now. I think I've gone too far. Because this is how I ran when I left the plains and tried to find my way home that landed me in, you know, Nowheresville and very scared and alone. Mob spawners, drug dealers gave you a Mercedes? No, they don't. They didn't, and that's the problem, you know? And I never called on them or nothing. They owe me, you know? I didn't turn them in. Because probably if I did, the cops would just, like, call them up and say, hey, your neighbor tried to turn you in. And then I'd be in bigger trouble. Because it's Detroit, and that's how things are. Shit, the police! Paul Rod! Yeah. You hear that? I hear that. Let's see. Mob spawners run out of mobs to spawn on might, so if you just bug it once or twice a day, eventually it will die. Because fuck the players both. What? Is that so you can't make a mob farm? Yes, because fuck the players both ways. Yeah, I've gone too far. We finally got back to plains, and now I'm just hours away from the plains. And I'm still not finding, like, desert winter mountain corner. I gotta go back, Dermacian. I gotta go back. It's wrong. It's just wrong. I'm gonna walk right across this desert. This desert was made for walking. And that's just what I'll do. And already it's goddamn sucking motherfucking noon. Da-doon, doon, 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 doon. I needed syllables. I needed syllables! Just make a mob spawner that works on darkness and dispensing water to push what spawns to a deadly fall. You might be in the wrong desert. It's possible. I gotta get back to those plains, though, because that's where we started. That was where I began to get lost. Did I leave my craft? You did leave your crafting table behind. Fart. Fart? Fart. There's a river right here. I could make myself a boat. If the river keeps going. But it does go off and away from the mountains, so no. No. We found the plains, we started killing animals, night snuck up on me. I figured, okay, I'll just turn around and head in, and I was lost. And that was the beginning of the end. One of these days, this blah 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 is gonna blah blah all over you. Yes. Mobs don't drop anything when they die from fall damage. Ooh, that would be a tricky thing if Avernite made that the deal. I wouldn't put him past him. Wouldn't put it past him. No, he wouldn't do that because sometimes you know, the way you kill something is it keeps coming to your front door and you kick it over the edge. And I shouldn't say that he wouldn't do that. I'm saying I should say only a jerk, big fat dumb noodle person would do that. What? I don't know. Yeah, west is definitely the way that I came. I remember from the run, like, there are things that I've seen that I'm like, that's too familiar. This is the way that I came in the first place. Give me all my salads. I hate to eat any more of this meat that is non-cow. You know, the cows, I'm only missing 1 and 1 when I eat them uncooked. So it's not a big loss, but everything else is, you know, once it's 2 and 2, that's 4 somethings. However you want to add it together and consider it. It's 4 somethings that I'm missing out on for that. We got gravel here. I mean, the also sad thing is that how good a lot of these areas are. Like, there's a lot of good things. I found copper, I found a mob spawner, I found, like, a lot of good things that would be helpful in the late game. All I can't find is where I fucking live. And I've got, you know, context clues in my pocket about where that would be and how to get home. But I just can't seem to put them together to make something that works. Following the desert back over to the plains. And then maybe we'll explore the idea that the section of plains that I was on was like really, really fucking thin. Huh? And, hi. Yeah. And were that the case, then maybe it's true that there's another desert on another side. I swear I remember this thing, too. I don't know that I remember this river. Also, the server's being rather kind to me in terms of me being able to get through these nights just by digging a little bit in. The huge benefit of having some shovels on hand, though. You know, just being able to wait until night has basically settled on you completely, and then whip out a shovel, and then dig yourself into a hole. Okay, this is kind of weird. Desert goes around that way. So this is planing now. We're getting plains again. So I'm going to go east instead of west this time. And god damn it. You know? No, I don't know. But god damn it. The sun is going down on me. It's no good. I'm going to have to put into another hole shortly. And I may just not survive. You know, every time the sun sets on me, it's a possibility for the end of me. Nope, this one. Okay, there's a little bit of space to move back in this spot. A little more. It's gonna suck because overhead can be one tile and the zombies and stuff actually can dig down. But we are in the seemingly rare situation where I can actually dig around a corner. And acquire some measure of safeness from that, possibly. Ooh. Okay. It's just one hole. I get a little bit extra light in here. Alright. So, Rex says... I need more food. He didn't say that. I said that. Just now, I said it. Oh, and I've got torches on me. That would suck to lose, too. Okay. Rex says he has a torch on top of a hill, so it should be easier. I don't know. I won't say who placed that torch.
Since you have a torch, why don't you place that each night?
No. They're very valuable, Rex. They're very valuable. Unless that is one of his torches he has. What? So, can a dispenser not place a water source block in might? Ooh, a dispenser do it. I have no idea. Looks like there's going to be a statue dedicated to Captain Janeway in her supposed future hometown. Kind of like how there's a plague for Kirk in his. Oh, really? Cool. I don't give a shit. Back in 105, it couldn't just place flowing water that ran away, but you could pick up the flowing water. Oh, okay. Rex Gates says I'm starving. No, I'm not. I ate. Yeah, you can place water blocks in might, but you have to trade experience, and I don't even know how to do it. That's just what I heard. See, I gave context to stating something that I don't know that is the case. For example, none of the reviewers have said Inside Out Tracking has weird issues like that. I don't know personally. I don't have stock in any of these companies, so it doesn't matter to me. So I give context for that statement because I didn't actually know that for a fact. So I didn't mislead anyone who I was talking to by speaking in a way that supposed my own expert credibility, you know. Someone needs to log on and rescue Pawn, and Rex comes in immediately. Boom! Rex joined the game. I'm speaking from personal experience. If this happens, it's all good. Okay. We've clarified now. I'll just hang that for now. We'll hang it for now. They don't like go out or anything. So we'll have some light in here, and then we don't have to do the night vision thing. Just be here. I'm getting hungry again. Alright, we're eating raw pork chop. I'm going to have this, and then I'm going to have the raw pork chop, which is worth 4 and 4, so I just had 1 and 1 from the salad, which gives me 5 and 5 between the two of them. So I am chopped off. Ready to go. And then we just got to stand here and wait the night away. Oh! Oh, good. Oh, good. At least the monsters have been good about not coming around. I heard you're lost, says Rex. Don't go helping me now. That would be a dick. Rex, can you even come through the portal? Like, if you were to come through the portal, there's no way back, right? I don't have a portal on this side to come that way. I didn't see one. Don't go... If you come to me, you might be fucked. You might want to do that when you just got into the nether, finally, and might. You know, be careful with that noise. I don't think we got a return portal. I have a compass, says Rex. Oh. But does that help you when you pass through a portal? I mean, how far do the portals move you away? I would assume a lot, right? Am I wrong?
Oh, God.
There are Endermen out in the rain. Doesn't really work out for an Enderman in the long run to be out. 2 to 5 days, says Rex. Yo, dude, I swear I saw you at SawCon. Were you there? Says Sigurd de Frodo. Sigurd Frodo?
He doesn't need anything
No.
to help him get back. They've got so much stuff stockpiled that they can just need to go home.
Oh, I guess that's fair enough. But last time he lost his fishing pole, and that was just like losing his favorite mom or something. I don't know. What do humans like again? Tell me about that. No, Sig, SawCon, these nuts. Ah! Yeah, I definitely was not at a con, and I didn't saw anybody's. I don't think you want me to saw your nut. Well, some people are into some weird shit. I listen, all I know is that inside-out tracking seems to be virtual reality seems to be fun. My favorite stick that I play with and supplies with me enjoyment. Yeah. You know, you lost your favorite fishing pole, and that was a huge... It took him almost like 8 minutes of making new fishing poles before he got one that was exactly as good as the last one. So it was a low moment. I'll be honest with you. It was a low moment. Where can I cop your bath water, homie? Wait a second. Is this going to be one of those jokes? Because he did the these nuts thing. Is this going to be, let's see, Hammerway? Is this a Hammerway thing? Are we doing that? Hammerway? Did you use a Hammerway for it? What's a Hammerway? Oh, about a pound and a half! Is it going to be one of those things? What are you setting me up for here? Just French? That's what FR stands for, is French. And don't go talking about my people, because some generations ago, some portion of someone who was somewhat related to me genetically was probably partially French. I mean, historically speaking, that's just likely for all of us. But I'm, you know, me especially, because my name is all Frenched up. I'm Frenchy over here. My family looks Italian on one side, on the other side, they look just like American, just American as hell. I don't know where that side of the family is. I don't think they have a history. I think they just spawned on American soil. Oh, the sun's coming up. Alright, give me another shovel. I don't have any. And I left my crafting table behind. And there's a spider here. I hope it's not one of the ones that is small, poisonous bath. Bathwater is a meme of itself these days. Oh, is it? Oh, French is for real? No, they're pretty fake. They're all about their weird cheeses and stuff. I wouldn't call it real. So I'm gonna put you down, and I'm gonna make me some shovels. I got a whole bunch of sticks here. Boom, and I got a whole bunch of wood. I might as well be prepared for the possibility that I still don't find my home tonight and have to dig in again. How long are you gonna spend walking around the Mite server hoping that you'll wind up home again, Pawn? I don't know. I mean, if I do it enough, I've got to find my way home, right? And there's so many animals around, if I start running out of food, just, you know, just coin sack him to the back of the head. Bathwater. Shit! I can't even leave the house now. Because it's fucking thunderstorming out. And it's Mite. And that means these things, and the creepers, which will be here shortly, I presume. I'm not gonna stay in here all day. Fuck this noise. I can survive a thunderstorm running around. I am the Ronin Pawn! And that's almost certainly a poisonous spider. Oh, and he's got effects and shit on him too. I can't reach him from here. Huh. 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 What would I do with this situation? I mean, if I was me, what would I do? If I were the Ronin Pawn. I gotta get him, you know, he's in a position where I could get him, you know, so I should get him. If I were to, with you, place like, no? Is she there? He just come through. Once I dropped him in here, he just come through at me. Bruh. I could do this. Some half slabs. I got all this wood. I gotta survive. Damn it. So, if I half slabbed right there, and then I dug him out, right? So that he could come in. Oh, there's a worm up there. Oh, there's a... one creeper from that far away? Fuck. I'm home. I made it home. What have I got at home? Alright, fuck it. It's just like, it's so... all this work that I did to get... Look, I made my own copper ingot. I had this copper ingot. Fuck it. You guys keep throwing help at me in ways that I don't want, because I like to play it hard and fast and loose and earn everything that I get. And just fuck it. Just fuck it.
Block your door.
Mithril nugget. Boom. I'm level 20 now, bitch. Oh, block my door? Nah, it's fine. I'm level 20 now, bitch. There you go. So you left me a battle axe and a copper hatchet, a little bit used on either of them. And I can get all the wood back easily enough. I don't have any fucking food here. I got this. Eat that, and eat that, and the bone for the, and then you, mithril nugget, and go back there. Emerald shard, leave that all behind. Lost everything. Fuck it. Hello, Rex. Thank you, I guess. Ooh, now that I'm level 20, I've got lots of hunger bars to fill, don't I? Don't I? Oh. Shoving them through the mail slot, huh? Shoving them through the...
Some of you levels into those gold nuggets.
Why would I do that? Alright. Gold nugget me. Save like, what is this gonna be? 2 levels? I'm still level 20, and I made 2 gold nuggets. Hell yeah. What's this? Pie.
Got pie.
Alright. Thank you, Rex. I don't know how much is that worth. Plus 10 and plus 6. Holy shit, that was a waste. I shouldn't have done that. Leave that. Leave. In fact, I need those to plant later. It's too much. And then you, I'll keep the apples. Fuck the apples. Stop helping Vaughn. He doesn't deserve it. Well, that was worthless. Just Kenneth Vaughn. Yeah. Now I've got levels for later. When I need it. It's no longer storming out, I guess. So, should I? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the onions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright. I need to get out and get some wood. See, there's the fucking winter biome that we couldn't find. I'm kind of just half pissed off, and I just want to go find, like, where the fuck the plains were that I couldn't find my way back. Rex, I'm going out in the rain, because I don't give a fuck. Apparently. Going out in the rain, and over here, look up to the gith for a torch. Look up to the... Hey, there's a torch! Okay, I see where you planted one. Cool. My battle axe in hand now. So over here, it's gonna stop raining any second now, I can feel it. See? Fucking winter biome, winter biome, winter biome. I need to get wood. That's what I'm out for right now. But boom, plains, winter, fucking this. See it all? It all touches. How the fuck couldn't we find where those touched? And there aren't any animals where I live anymore. There's still none. You're in a whole completely different county. Winter. Plains. Mountain. I must have been just around the fucking corner 3 or 4 different times, right? I couldn't have been far off. Look. Here's where an explosion happened at some point in history. Free dirt. Yay. You need wood, Pawn. I need wood, Pawn. Someone's telling me, I just heard them, they whispered in my ear, they said I need wood. I'm gonna try and get some wood with my copper hatchet. How long a copper hatchet works? Wow, it's slow. For copper, this feels equal to, what's the other one? Flint. It's like it takes just as long. I'm sure it has increased durability, though. Yeah, I can see that it has increased durability. Break this out so I can get to the top of that. I'm gonna need wood. I lost a lot of wood. I lost a lot of meat. I gained 20 levels because I have friends in high places. Where the whiskey something and the other thing chases the things they do. Boo 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 boo. See that? Plains. Plains, plains, plains. It's gonna stop raining any second now. I can feel it in my bones. In my swollen knee from doing all that electrical work. You know. When you get older, you'll understand. You can tell when it's about to stop raining. See? See? Told you. It's not even just because I kept saying that it was going to stop raining sooner or later, and then obviously it did. Alright, so that's the physicsless tree, is what we call that. And what time is it? It's that time. Okay. Good time. So now I can make bowls again. I got the sticks. I can make more shovels. I lost all that fucking gravel I was carrying, but apparently gravel's a dime a dozen in these, well, somewhere. Wherever it was that I was lost, gravel was a dime a dozen. There we go. Jew. And Jew. Pick up some yellow flowers. Yeah, I should start heading home or else I'll get lost again. You know? And I would think easy way home from here, because I came around the mountains and then back to the back side of this, would just be to go like straight over the mountains. And probably that's how we got lost last time, right?
Diz might surprise you, bate a battle axis axis.
I do. But I didn't... Like, how long's the copper battle axe gonna last? You know, I mean, I just picked up 5 pieces of raw wood. That's some amount of raw wood. I didn't want to dig into the battle axe yet. I just feel comfortable about it. And I don't know how they degrade either, you know? Because I was curious about that. The battle axe works on wood, but, you know, it undermines the concept of just having a standard axe if it has equal durability, because the battle axe is good for attacking as well. So I presume the battle axe kind of sacrifices its durability when either cutting wood or attacking enemies, because it would be of better benefit to have a sword for attacking enemies and an axe for chopping wood separately. I don't know that that's the case, but just, you know, the way that Avernite is with the balancing of the game, it would seem like if that's not the case, that should be the case, right? Shouldn't the case be that? It has much greater durability. The cost of it is in the 5 frigging ingots it takes. And you can just use it for either thing? How's its like attack strength? Is it the same as a sword or better than it? Like, that's what blows my mind about it. I'm sitting here going, but that can't be. Jesus Christ, you scared the poop out of me, Rex. I heard you walking up behind me. You nearly got a battle axe to the forehead, but I don't want to use it. You know, it's dangerous. Do you want to come in for the night? I don't have a bed. Well, you can't sleep in mine. And I don't have room inside, but I'm just trying to be like, you know, like they say, you know, people are like, when they're nice to each other, I've seen them do that before. Would you like to come into my home for the night? And then possibly with your pickaxe make my home suck less. See, it was all a ruse. It was a clever ruse. I got you in here. You can read the tooltips on it. Oh, plus 7 attack damage is... A sword is 8? Is it? Use me. Because if the durability is equal across both of them, it's just like, you know, if you can afford the 5 ingots, then you should just abandon axes and swords and just carry one tool, which is convenient and all. It just seems like an unlikely thing. Thank you for the cocoa beans. I think I actually had sugar, didn't I? Yeah, I got sugar in my pockets. Cool. I probably... Wait. Yeah. I probably shouldn't stand right next to the opening to the exterior there. I'll make some chocolate. Oh god, it's so nice being level 20. Look at how fast things craft in your palm. Ah. Let's craft some wood then in my palm. That still kind of takes a bit. Yeah, I was always curious about that. He added the different tools and stuff, and it just seemed like, well, they must be specialized. There has to be a detriment to using them instead of using the tool that's meant for it. But I never confirmed that, because, you know, in Might, that would be, alright, on day 60... then I would get into the realm of wondering whether or not I should make a battle axe or an axe or a sword or, you know. Which, I've been there before, but by that point I have other concerns. I'm making a farm. So it'd be more like by a day 120 I might actually have the time to to think about that one way or the other. So now that we've got the wood planks, I need bowlses. The multi-tools are... I suppose the neighbors are trying to clean up that house. Damn it! I just made a bowl and threw it on the ground. What did you say, Rex? The multi-tools are only useful when you have excess metal. I mean, I know you can only make them if you've got the metal to go around, but does it? It's a question that remains a question in my head. Did you give me this flint, Rex? Or did I have that in my chest and I just pulled it? I don't care. I don't care. Let's make some... We'll burn through the copper battle axe is what we'll do. We'll burn through it. You didn't give me the flint? Okay, so I'm sticking it back into storage, and I'm going to leave 2 sticks behind so that I know that I can make the next axe so that we can carry on. And then Everything else is shovels. Everything else is shovels. Because I got my bowls for my little salads and whatnot. Yeah. Ooh. So here's some shovels for me. Rex says, I only placed a torch on a hill. Well, then who left the copper battle axe and copper other thing? You weren't supposed to admit to leaving the axe on the hill either. That was part of the... I'll never say. And then he said. And then he said. Yeah, actually, we're supposed to take live stream breaks over the course of the night because I can't log off the server without being penalized for it, and it's already been kind of too much. I don't slum and use copper, says Rex. Oh, okay. Well, I gotta back off a little bit. I gotta get in the back here because I am going to set us up for a live stream break, which means I should probably have a little something to eat since I'm starving to death right now. I'll have this chocolate. And I'm going to set us up for a live stream break. And when we come back, you know, more of this shit. For what that's worth. We'll be back after 7 minutes, and we'll find out if I'm dead or not. You're going to walk home now, Rex?
You can
after all?
go to bed and disconnect without penalty.
Oh, can I? Can I? Disconnect. Boom. All right. We will be back in 7 minutes after I pee. Pawn not out. I not late? He's back on time. Welcome, I am the Ronan Pawn. Welcome to twitch.tv/Ronan Pawn. And welcome back to Minecraft, where we're on the server. And no, on the server, I said, hand, follow my beliefs. Loverly. There's something, and it's not even this, it's the, like, what's the server address again? Might? Is it just might that we do? And then boom, and the address is 158.69.172.65. I'm telling you, Rex, these servers that we got, they just, that server company we're with just sucks, man. But I don't want to be the one to move you, so you're stuck there forever. Our fucking server trip, moving servers. Kenneth, you want to do it? Ask Kenneth. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. So what do? We're going to add a server, direct by IP, and the server address is that, and done. And it's still online, but might.ronanpawn.com just goes up and down, like, and it's just DNS settings. There's nothing that I can do wrong there. If it works once, it's supposed to just work. And it's our host, man. Our host is just sloppy and shitty and awful. But look, I can log right back in because I logged out in a bed. Because I'm a good boy. Also, I'm not a good boy because you can kind of see the edges of the screen. And I apparently just don't care enough today about it. Just get into the game. Oh, Rex is gone. What time is it? I didn't notice when I logged on. I was busy. I can't believe I came back on time. I had to feed the cats and everything. That takes almost 20 seconds. How the hell did I manage to make it back here on time? Welcome back. I've got a battle axe. Thank you to whomever donated it. Rex denies having given me the battle axe and the copper something other axe. So whoever dropped it off, thank you very much. Much as I, complain and bitch and whine and moan and say, don't give me shit, I don't want shit. I'm happy that somebody gave it to me because things went real wrong, and I'd rather just carry on than have to rebuild from ground up. And I also know that in future, by the way, does that deteriorate the durability of the axe? It's a pumpkin. It shouldn't. I can't tell. I can't be sure because it's so strong a tool, it doesn't really give way to, it doesn't show me the durability very easily. Get up here and go at it. Logged on at 11 a.m. Thank you, Kenneth. You ever done server transfers? It's a son of a bitch, isn't it? I mean, it's not that complicated. It's a lot of little this and that's and the other thing, and there's so much stuff that'll go wrong that you didn't plan for, you weren't, and then I hate fucking server transfers. I forgot to grab a beer during the live stream break. Somebody grab me a beer quick, just run it over. Because I need another beer. How am I going to carry on with life if I don't have a steady stream of alcohol into my veins? I mean, have you tried life?
Press F3 mais H to enable precise durability data. Avernit left this in on purpose.
Oh, yeah, okay. I completely forgot about that. I wouldn't never have remembered it. Durability 3770, so if I find another pumpkin to take, I can find out what the actual durability... In fact, let's take these leaves with the axe. Yeah, it doesn't affect it when it's leaves. We'll find out if the pumpkins do, if I manage to stumble across some pumpkins again. But we'll just grab a bunch of wood today, and tomorrow, I guess, we'll go out on the hunt for gravel, because we still don't have a copper pickaxe, which means there's still no... I'm still fighting uphill. I'm still going uphill on this battle. And we're still, working on my previous efforts and trying to make them into something. Did somebody get triggered by the imperfect alignment of the frame yet? If not, just ignore me. But if somebody did notice, you have my full support. Yeah, I only just noticed, and I can't be bothered. F3. Go away. We don't need to know how many frames I'm getting. We can tell it's a lot. I've done servers transfers. I set up 16 servers on my desktop for this project, then transferred it to the host environment. Moving websites is a pain in the fucking ass, man. Moving websites around. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. These leaves aren't... I feel like pine trees don't give off a lot of sticks, generally speaking. Yeah. They're not made of a lot of sticks. How we doing? There's still daylight left. I know I'm running low on food and everything. We don't have any to replenish it. But I do have a pumpkin pie that Rex gave me, so there's that. Just looking for a tree that I could hit and possibly... No? I thought I saw a chicken. Possibly some sticks would fall, but I don't think that's going to happen, so I might as well just take whatever tree happens to be on my way back home. And, yeah, why don't you make it incredibly difficult to get at that tree? That'd be a good way to screw with me, game. Mappycraft, I didn't notice until you mentioned it, you bastard. Yeah. Yeah, I've been hiding that from you. There's no good way to, like, make this full screen. If I do just F11 it and make it full screen, we get poor performance. Like, it doesn't come through on the live stream properly. It's all glitchy and weird and shit, so I have to play it in windowed mode, and so I just fake the full screen, and it takes a little bit of work to get the faked full screen to actually stretch across all of the borders. Nothing works. Everything sucks. Have you tried Life? I don't recommend it. Yes, Spawn, definitely plant that pumpkin. Plant a pumpkin. Would I plant a pumpkin? Look, I got all of one stick today. It's fine. We got a shit ton of wood. Just go home and be safe, and I could sleep the night away, potentially. Rex is on. If Rex can sleep the night away, then I can sleep the night away. I need to put these valuable food items, onions and whatnot, into my chest so that when I do some farming later, I can do it. Like that. And then into the chest with the U. I've already got a bunch of them. I'm going to hang on to all of them. The pumpkins I picked up, you're going away as well. And then, what have I got for food? Fucking salads. Fucking salads. Yeah, go ahead. Top me off with salads. So tomorrow, actually, we need food. We need to, again, walk out into the plains, I guess. Just go somewhere that I haven't been before, but I have. Damn it, why am I walking around with these valuable things? I got home, I was so flustered that I put everything in my pockets. Foolishly. Stupidly. I got the chocolate, too. I can eat the chocolate. Okay. Which is bad for you in the game as well. It ain't too good for you because it's got sugar in it. And the sugar actually increases your something and you go hypoglycemic and then boom, you got Minecraft diabetes. Scourge of the modern era. But in Might, it's actually kind of a thing. It will screw up your hunger stats but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to eat it when I'm hungry. That's all I'm going to do. Wait, there's a Might server again? Nice. Can someone get me the latest version? Can't seem to be able to download R191 anymore. And there's the link to be able to download R195, which is what the server's running on. And the address to the server as well, might.roninpawn.com, apparently only works when it fucking wants to, because our server hosts are horrible, which is something that I started to catch on to the first time that I needed like a password reset, because, you know, when multiple people are working on the same server, it's really hard to keep the passwords straight. And they sent me the password via email. And that is something that should never, ever occur. And the fact that there are still places and websites out there, and especially server hosts, who do that, who apparently have your password stored in, you know, a decryptable form that they and their employees and their staff have access to and can decrypt and that, you know, an algorithm that once it's triggered by a password reset just pulls it, decrypts it, and sends it to you. If you have, you know, if someone somewhere does that in your computing life, you need to, like, change that password to something that you can dispose of really easily, because that is a massive security, you know, hole and it tells you something about who you're working with there and what they know and care about in terms of computers and security, because that's fucking ridiculous. It's, you know, it's not that era anymore where you could get away with it, where people were just trying to figure shit out. Honestly, you shouldn't even be storing your own passwords if you have the option, and since you can use like Google's API or something like that, you know, use Google's API for it. Have them do the work. have them worry about losing passwords. Storing your own passwords in a way that if you put in the right code, you can decrypt it. That's... what world do people live in? Okay, so I could hypothetically now sleep. I'm gonna have this... yeah, I'm gonna have this chocolate. I'm gonna get into bed. I'm not home yet. Sorry, I can't sleep. It's okay. Well, I guess it is okay, I was gonna say, but damn it. But Maffycraft just joined the game. Hi, Maffy! Welcome to the live stream, and so forth and so on. Alright, well, I'll just... what do? I'll lay in bed all night, staring at the walls. I believe your hunger goes down more slowly if you do lay in a bed. I think there's some benefit to just being in bed. They stored your password in plain text, says Kenneth1. Not quite that bad, because I confronted them about it once I realized it, and they said, you know, it's encrypted. We just have the ability to decrypt it. That's not how we do passwords anymore, guys. You're not supposed to be able to have access to my password any more than I am. You know, like, it's supposed to be a one-way algorithm that, and you hash it and you salt it and you put it in a way where you can't get it back out, and all you can do is shove whatever I give you through that same algorithm, and if the two end results match, then you let me in. You don't store the fucking passwords. You sure the fuck don't store them in a way that they can be decrypted, but you sure the fuck, if you do store it that way, then you absolutely don't email passwords back to people when they say they've lost them. You make them reset the password. Just give me a new password. And by the way, if you are designing a system where it's like, I lost my password, I need to set it again, and I give you the same password that was in your system, and it matches, just let me set that password, for fuck's sake. What's the problem, you know? I couldn't remember the password, now I'm going to reset the password, and I give you the same password that was used before, and now you're going to stop me? I should have been able to log in the first place. Oh, shit. I got a battle axe in here, goddammit. Like, what's your fucking malfunction? Yeah, how you doing? Huh? Find out how much each swing takes here. So, how does this game work again? 2045, I hit him in the knees. 1970. So, a lot. 45 to 70. 45 plus 30 is 75. 75 damage it does each time. With that in mind... Ooh. Yeah. Thank you. Alright. Oh, you guys are conversing on the server. Good God. Jungle has not been abused. Maffy, don't do Plains Mountain 1. I mean, they can come if they want. I don't care where, you know, if people are... I'm already screwed. I've screwed my... Plus, I got, you know, 20 extra XP points, right? Or 20 levels. I don't... when I get home, I can help you if you want. But not sure how far away I am yet. Yeah, how do you know? How do you have any idea which direction to travel in when you land somewhere? Even if you've got the compass, does that... Oh, right, because the compass just points back to your bed. It doesn't do northeast, southwest. It's been so long since I've had a compass in Might or Minecraft. What are these portals? Is that a Might feature, or did you actually get other mods to work with it? Note, the portals are built into Might. Avernight put it in there when we started building servers, and, you know, the problem with a Minecraft with a Might server is that resources get consumed quite quickly. And, so being able to have those portals to send people off to different areas is kind of necessary for keeping a Might server alive over any amount of time. Problem is that those portals require immense amounts of resources, which means if you were to try and start up a server without using the hacking, cheating mechanics that Kenneth invented for getting into Might, then, you know, you would have to play for a year or so in order to get yourself to the point where you had enough resources to create portals like that. It is a great big weird mess, kind of. But we know how to do it. Kenneth knows how to do it, so it made it work. Let's see. We did not cheat the first ones of anything, says Rex Skates. Yeah, but once you get one, then you have as many as you want. It's a bit like if you were playing Might the way, you know, just naturally, the amount of time that it would take you to build up to the point where you could acquire, I don't even know what goes into the portal. They're made like nether portals, right? So you need Obby, but you also need like gems or crystals or something, yeah? I have no idea how they're made, but I know that the materials for them are not common and just lying around.
Yeah, get one of whatever, then dupe the heck out of it.
Yeah. Which seems like a big flaw in the, you know, concept of server support. I mean, I know Avernight's perspective on it. He's been very clear, but it's just a flawed perspective. You know, if you're going to host a server for other people, you need to have power. You need to have control. And you need to be able to, like, spawn some things in order to keep, especially something like this. It's just, I guess his view of it is that it should be a very small thing, and you should make a server for you and a friend to play on naturally. But the idea of having like openly public servers where anybody and everybody can come just doesn't work in Might. And the only reason that it doesn't work is because, you know, because of that. Because every single thing that would give you power over the world in Minecraft is Too Easy has been taken away to make sure that it's not easy. Which is fine for single player, but on the server, you know, a single check to see who's the server administrator, and yes, they have some abilities so that they can get that, you know, get those things. Even a command to be able to spawn in just the materials that are needed to, you know, create portals and whatever else is decided is necessary for manipulating a server, for owning a server and keeping it going. But whatever. I'm pretty sure out of development at this point, so our complaints will never be addressed, and that's just fine. Does this go through, then, to the other side, and I can climb up, if I dig my way in? We need to go out for food today. Gravel is definitely, you know, something we need to start rebuilding. I see that there's some right around the corner from my so that's good. But, I need some meat. How I jumped on a block that wasn't really there yet. I need some meat. So I'm gonna go over the mountain, and this should just open up into plains pretty immediately. And it didn't. There's a big spire. Huh. Remember when we were running around in circles and I swear I saw a spire and then there was that gap? Ooh, copper. Oh, this is good that I'm getting like, beads on where all these things are going to be. I know I'm about to starve to death. Don't worry, I've got one salad. We'll be fine. I've got 2 apples as well. And some rotten meat from zombie corpses. Yeah, look at all that copper. That's good. I won't get anything out of that. Well, I'm starving anyway. So I do that, and then the apples are going to have to go in my gullet as well. And then I better find a fucking animal to be able to eat right now. All I've got is sugar. In before Pong gets lost again. Well, I'm going straight in whatever direction it is that I'm coming in. Straight west. And there's desert. And other side... Ooh, there's some fucking gravel for me, too. This is a nice little area. But I need aminals. Aminals. There's the plains. So we came out, like, straight fucking west, right? Straight west from my house, more or less. You go around the corner and head out west. And then, boom. And look, there's where I chopped down a tree. Years ago I did that. And hello, sheep. Hello, my sheepy. Hello, my sheepy. Hello, my sheep times sheep. This is a ways out. I think we need to move house. Definitely want to do that soon, but kind of just trying to get to pickaxe before I have to deal with it. Are you ill? You look a little ill from behind. Don't be ill. I need your food. I need your meat. He was ill. God damn it, it's so hard to tell, you know? They're just a little bit paler is what makes them ill. And he was in an open area, too, where he just should've... All he had to do was eat a little fucking grass. It was my fault that you're ill. Prick. Alright, but there was another one. Right here, he's walking in this direction. There you are. Hey, bud. You don't look ill. Now I'm looking at the backs of your feet. Don't fucking go down there, though. 2, 3. Do not fall in the hole. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. There we go. We got some meat. I'll be able to survive for another couple of minutes now, thanks to that. Still going west. Still going west. Pork chop worth +3/+3. Put it in my belly. I have time to cook it. Need food just to carry on. Yeah, it'd be better to be on this side of the mountain. Not that I'm finding a whole bunch of animals or anything. Certainly not when I was lost levels of animals that I was finding. Just running past them left and right. Good thing, too, I ran past them instead of trying to kill them, and then I just would have died with all that meat in my pockets. And unless I can find the place that I dug in and died, then, you know, all of that shit is just lost. Pretty permanently. Hi! Thank you! Loving that. Exactly 4 salads. That will keep me going for a little while longer. I saw a pig. He was to the left, though. Gone to the right. And I can't go much further because I pretty much just set out and immediately headed this way, so I need to turn back shortly if we're gonna get home, since it's noon already. But where was that pig? Ah, pig and cow. Pig and cow. Just what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna beat you with my what I got. Really? Yeah, it better just be 4 hits. Alright, good. We got a good amount from that dude. Gonna fill up on all my salads, milk this guy, and then he's not long for this world. Say goodbye to your long-lost whoever that is over there. 2, 3, 4. I hope that felt good, because it was the last thing you'll ever feel in this life! 2, 3. Well, no, actually, this is more the last thing you'll ever feel in this life, which is pretty nasty, pretty naughty, really. Ah! Yeah! What'd I get? 1. You fucking prick, I'm gonna kill your wife now. He just shouldn't have done that to me. He shouldn't have done that to me. If he wanted to save her, then he needed to give up the goods. You know, there's another one over there, but I'm gonna stick it up this one's udders. Actually, I'll drink all the milk. So it's only 1/2 tick, right? Drink all the milk. Start with. 4. And then, and then, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I hit him that time. 6. Come on, server. That's twice I definitely hit him. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, 19. Only 19 when I'm level 20. It's usually 4 punches to kill a chicken. 1, 2, 3. 4. So it's still 4 at level 20 for a chicken. God, they're so fucking hard to hit. They just move so quick. Get him with the stick. Stick extends my reach. Gotcha, you little fucker. Alright, now west is that way. East, home is this way. I've waited too long in the day to start walking home. Fucking zombies are already growling at me. I don't have a means of defense, except for this giant fucking copper battle axe. But other than that, you know, I'm pretty naked and alone out here and just defenseless. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, we're late in the day to be walking back, but we're not gonna slow down for anything, so that's probably not gonna save me. Let's see. I think I left after the message that Pawn left regrettably or similar. What? Hmm? Oh, there's a sheep over there. See, there's food out here. I'm just heading back due west. Not gonna get lost by trying to go in other directions. Due fucking west. Due fucking west. Or east. Due fucking east. Hey, 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 hey! 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 Rex, did you die out here? What do I... Yeah, alright. Somebody with good things died out there. Thank you for dying. I appreciate it. Must have been... But Rex dying out here? What are the odds? God damn it. Rid of the dirt. And the flowers. I did not die. Well, someone with pumpkin pie left some exploded entrails out here. There's the hole. There's the hole. So we know we're close. We go through that hole or near that hole and then under the mountain, over the mountain, through the dale, through the woods, grandmother, and then horse and blackjack for everyone. Check the whispers. Whispers. Don't listen to the whispers, Maffycraft. I tried that before. It's just going to drive you crazy. Don't listen to them. They're trying to... They want to... They're going to bring Korok through the gate, and then we're all doomed. Your home is more than 5 days normal walking speed away, says Rex. Well... Oh, and there's that pillory thing. So we're just over this mountain, other side of that, and we're home. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Yeah. Seeds. Seeds. I swear there was a way through that was kinda on the low side, wasn't it? No? No? What about no? No? Alright. Climb your way up. I don't see an actual way up, and I threw away all my dirt. So this is looking great. Alright, up, 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 up. Sun going down, down, up, 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 up. Fuck! I just fell. I was getting ready for a run jump. Oh, Christ almighty. Hit. Missed it. Hit! Missed it. God fucking damn it. Oh, I do have dirt. I do have dirt. Alright, just fucking dirt me to where I need to be. Heh. God damn fucking... I'm a speed running cluster trucker. Okay? You need to, when I hit the jump button, you need to fucking jump. None of this delayed reaction bullshit that you give me in Might. It's not right. I know my reaction times. They're good. They're strong. Game are not good strong. Oh yeah, it's night. Okay, home is just over here. See, there's the winter, and then just to the left, and then a bit more to the left, and then some to the left. See? There's that, and there's my house. A piece of dirt for the door. We made it, I'm alive. So, immediately throw like the chickens in, and will you take that? It won't fit, which means I need to, with sticks, sticks, a crafting table, put that there. I'm double insulated now. Give me this, god damn it. Stack up wood that's something. Stick me up. Where are these sticks going? Oh, I've got a big old stack of sticks. What the hell? Oh, it must have been whoever's corpse it was that I landed on. Alright, cook up that meat, and then we cook up this meat. I got myself a big old pumpkin pie. I got myself some milk. We good. We good. And just about if I knew some more recipes with sugar, I got eggs, I got milk. Well, I got an egg, I got an sugar, I got 4 milk. How close am I to making a cake right there? You need flour, right? Cook the pork chop. Pork chop. Yeah, you go in next. Here we go. Here we go, boy. The raw steak, I'm just gonna put away. I'll be eating chicken. Well, we dig. Oh, that's right. No, now I've got all these hearts and stuff. There's actual value to cooking and eating steak. It's so weird to have levels in Might. When does that ever happen? Certainly not for me. Okay. So I now have 2 pumpkin pies in inventory. I'll put the cooked chicken away. I'll put the cooked pork chop away. We'll cook the raw steak. I'll be eating that. 'Cause that's going to be worth 10 and 10, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's most of my health bar, my hunger bar. So boom. Cook me up that steak. Did I get enough leather to be able to make some armor? Because I lost that. We've got 4 leather. I can make shoes. Shoes. Back to Twitch since it's night, says Rex Gates. Huh?
Huh?
Can we sleep? Oh, good. I ran out of sticks just at the right point. Okay. Burn through the sticks. I'll keep the steaks on me. I'll leave one of them behind. I'll leave one of them behind and behome. Put the carrots away. Oh, we're so well stocked now. Everything else can hang with me. Put my shoes on. Do I have anything to color my shoes with? Like, something special. Not just a yellow flower. Yellow flower it is. Yellow flower it is. I don't know. Maybe I had something. Dandelion yellow. Follow my golden brick shoes. Huh? I don't know. Put them on. We're good. We're good. It's time to sleep. Wait. No, it's not time to sleep. Because I'm going to starve to death. It's time to eat some cooked steak. And then we sleep. And then tomorrow, we're back on the gravel train. It's all gravel all the time. Gravelly gravel with the gravel and gravel. Buried under a wood stump in the jungle. Make a cake. Sorry, can't sleep. Friggin'. Don't you need flour for that? So I'd need some wheat. I don't have any wheat. I can't make the flour. What about, like, I don't know, a creme brulee? Is that in the game? Something, let's see, what would it be? Sugar, egg, pancakes? Could I make pancakes? Huh? I think you'd want some kind of flour for that, wouldn't you? Yeah. What's just, I guess just like candies. I got sugar. I got an egg. I could make whipped cream, right? I'd need milk. Well, I got milk. I got sugar. I got an egg. We can make a meringue. I can make a meringue here. Whipped cream, says Rex. Yeah. We'll make a meringue. And I'll put it on that pie, that pumpkin pie that I found, and then it'll be plus 50, right? Taffy, says Bear. We could pull some taffy. I'm sure Evernight would have us craft a taffy pulling machine of some kind first. I'm going to go, since it's just nighttime, I'm going to grab that beer that I don't have, that none of you brought to me. I asked like 20 fucking minutes ago. What is up with you people? God. Back with beer and tunes. Oh, hi. I need to,
水
something
里ユ
else.
ゼやリギング FO アミ
You there digging? It's for or me? It doesn't sound like it's here. I don't hear anybody digging on my end. So somebody's digging in at you. Yo. Yo, watch it, yo. They digging in for. I can't do it. I can't. They're digging in for you. It's him, Rex. It wasn't me. I don't hear anybody digging. Dig this, prick. Ooh, he's got a tool of some sort. He's got a sword. Or a hoe. Yeah, or a spade. Or it might be a shovel. Maybe he was digging and he did it so quickly. He's got something. Which is dangerous, because if I can reach him, then he can just about reach me. Zombie scared you out of bed, Pawn. Did it? Okay. I'm not a hoe. Pony is my hoe. Okay. I killed him. Now I can go back to sleep. I brought beer and tunes, is what I brought back. Oh, I'm in drop D. I was like, that's weird. That sounds out of drop D, too. Got a feeling so down. I got off being so down. Ooh. Just kind of nailed that. Yeah. Huh?
Huh?
I have been working on some covers for the open mic night. I don't go to open mic nights, so I don't know why I've been doing that, but I have been working on learning some covers. Simple. I always keep it simple with covers. Don't want to get crazy with learning the ins and outs of things. Just figure out some chords that seem to work for it. And sometimes they're not even the right chords, but it seems to work, and that's good enough for me. What have I got here? Yeah. Try and move in such a way that the guitar doesn't bounce off the chair. You turn the screws, you tear down the bridge. Flimsy as it is, it's natural. You shake my hand, you break up the band. Flimsy as it is, it's open mic punk rock. Red, white, and blue. Yeah, you twist the knife, then go home to kiss your wife. A bigger, better slice is what you'd like. You kick the sand, you get the upper hand. You sell it to Japan, it's business like punk rock. Red, white, and blue. You turn the screws, it's what you choose to do. You think that I must turn them too. You think that I must be so satisfied. I stay inside. I wonder why. And the cement mixer gets him already. One good turn at a time. They're pouring it slowly and steady. You're showing me where I can sign. What I can expect to find. But how can you say you'll be happy when you turn the screws? You turn the screws. It's what you choose to do. You turn the screws. It's what you choose to do. You turn the screws. You turn the screws. You turn the screws. My own version. I couldn't remember whether or not to stay with E minor or go to an E major there, and I can't hear very well through the headphone. I got a whole bunch of excuses. It's got to be daylight now. Let's get out there and gravel. We're going to gravel it up. We're going to gravel like graveling is graveling. That was Cake. Cake's You Turn the Screws. The heck song is this, says Hologram 1. One of my favorite bands, Cake. Oh, did I get a thing from the zombie I killed? His XP was out here, scattered about, apparently. So, we know that there's gravel right over here, apparently. So long as something doesn't spawn right over there. What in the fuck? This... I have a feeling someone put this gravel here. What's behind the gravel? What's behind the gravel, Dad? There's a... Oh God. Oh God, no. No! Korok has already entered the world. He's here. He's going to destroy us all. I'm pretty sure I should not go through this thing, right? That sounds like a portal. It does sound like a portal, doesn't it? It's hell itself, says Bearsuit Lane. This is a different color, though. It's not pink, like the... What would... I mean, I can just come right back through if things are bad. I'm sure things won't be bad. Through a portal to hell, right? Seems legit. Oh, it took me home! It took me home! Portals are not two-way always. What? Rex? Did you walked home and there was a portal to my house, right? And it brought me... What the hell? Don't go through at night, you will die. Hi! Villager golem thing? What? Okay, where do I live? Desert Plains. Bye! Someone built a portal so that I could come back to... Okay. So winter's over there. I didn't know because there's like multiple underground... I think the doctor made it, says Rex, and then says bye. Bye, Rex. I didn't know because there's multiple, you know, there's apparently not just the Nether, there's also like an underworld or something that you have to go through now to get to the Nether, and it's 7 billion blocks deep, and you have to go to the base of that before you can go to the Nether and something. So I was like, I don't know what this is. There's a effing portal nexus, is Bearsuit Lane? Yeah. That's where you start. If you log on, that's where you start in the world. And then you get to choose which portal you're gonna, you know, where you're gonna go and try and make a go of it in might. I chose this one. So apparently I've got an out. I guess I'll have to cover it back up with gravel. So that I can get home. So that I, you know, don't... It's a break glass in case of emergency kind of a thing. We can make more portals if need be to other places, says Rex. Yeah, apparently if you just change the runes that it shows, the glyphs at the tips of each of them, then you can control... Well, you can just set it to a different place. You don't really control it necessarily, but you have some authority over it. Yeah, see? I walked out a desert and there was that on... See? That's why I was so confused that I couldn't find my way home. Because I know this area to some extent. And I expected there to be things here. I'll tell you what, though, finding that portal just wasted a whole bunch of my day. Wasted a whole bunch. I was going to gravel. I thought I had gravel there. I was surprised to find that there was gravel there because, you know, this is where I live. Surely I've graveled the gravel out of this gravel. And there was still some gravel there. Why? Someone gifted me a portal. No worry about ice. What? You've got your passport? Oh, good. Hit. Just, put that back in, I guess. Kind of need more gravel to fill it with. Suppose it won't be visible if I took this one and moved it over. Yeah, give me another one. Give me that. You. There. I mean, you know, we gotta hide it, right? Just some dirt. That wouldn't look right. But gravel would look right, and that's why whoever put it there, the doctor perhaps, put it there as gravel. I know I'm getting ready to starve, but I also know that I have food in my pockets. So we should be fine on that count. So I need to actually locate gravel now. In which case... there's some. We probably should just pull up house, because I've already been through this area quite a bit. And we might as well move if we're struggling for food and gravel. which it does seem as though we are to some extent. I wasn't expecting portals and might. There's a little bit of everything in here. All the problems have been half solved. Hey, this could be a good gravel hole. It's looking rich and deep, and thick and long. And you know how I like my rich, deep, thick, long gravel rods. There's a lot of gravel here is what I'm getting at. This could work. 4 days sprinting away is how far I live, says Rex. You started your own 4K then, I guess, right? Got a 4K route. That's not how that works. It's not really based on days walk time. Shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to improv, and I know I suck at it, but you don't have to point that out. Yeah, this is actually pretty damn good. This is enough gravel to keep me going for a while. With this amount of gravel, we're not moving house immediately. I hear a spider, but I will assume that it's underground in a cave that's off to my right, because that would make sense, and any other explanation, you know, wouldn't. How many more wooden shovels do I have? God, I love how, you know, the basics of user interface and might have just been nailed. In terms of being able to just keep digging.
贾斯特·希廷埃尔因 Th 基钦阿斯 My 多格伊斯弗兰提卡利特里明托梅克西姆塞尔夫普克沃奇塔尔热特德阿兹阿布特多格福德
Is your dog trying to make himself puke because of the ads, or I'm confused? I'm gonna... How are you gonna do this? I'll get the... No, I'll take both of them and I'll dig the dirt out of the way, too. That's a nice little gravel hole we got out of that, and the sun is all with the going down and whatnot. Give it to me. Yeah, I got it. Alright. It's GT the FTO. Home is gonna be over here, right? Right? We can sleep tonight, says Rax. You made it home. Congratulations. I'll probably just die while I'm walking home then and negate the whole... Well, I guess I'll be able to sleep once I'm dead at home. I could have made white boots. Or rather gray. Or what do they give you? It's not quite white, is it? Those flowers. Yeah. You have to make bleach or something in this game to get white. Boom! I'm home. I'm feeling sexy, strong, you know, strong and sexy. Tell you what, it's the sun's going down. These are +1, +1, +1. Let's get 3 and 3. Make some cheese at level 20. Surely making cheese doesn't take this long. Surely. If gravel is so important, was it spawning in world generation upped? Says Bearsuit Lane. I don't know. I don't know if that was a thing. I would almost say for a server, the world needs to continuously generate gravel, which wouldn't make a lot of sense, but it's got to replenish itself somehow with it's so important. Jim Ice Creamed JC, yeah, we all know him. He's moving the entire lawn. Dogs eat grass to induce vomiting when something has upset their stomach. I usually just stick a finger down there. I think so, but I'm not certain, says Kenneth One, about the generation of gravel. Quite probably. Alright, I'm jumping in bed, Rex. If you're waiting for me, I'm waiting for you. Let's get in bed together, buddy. How are the lights at the corners helping the green screen? Because it's getting a little bit darker in here. You know, it's 6:35 now. Sun's starting to go down, so I'm losing some of the light from the window over top. Can barely tell that I got that little halo of light on my head, which comes from the window that's over there. It's looking good. It's actually, you know, doing what I had hoped it would, which is filling in those darker holes. I'd like it to be better than this, but at the same time, like, this is perfect for live streamy type stuff. Anything too far beyond this, and I should probably hook up my actual camera, my camcorder camera, to my capture card and use that as a webcam. Problem with that is, you know, the 1.5 seconds worth of delay that comes in with a capture card. Me too. Why? Oh, did we sleep? Is it morning? It's morning. All right. It worked. It worked. Okay. So what are you doing now? Well, I got all this gravel. I've got enough meat to stay me for a bit. So let's just stand out in the sunshine and gravel us some gravel. We need, I think we've got 8 copper bits. We got 1 copper ingot that I already made from 9 copper bits that I put together, which means that we need 1 more to finish that one, and 9 more. We need 10 copper bits, if I'm recalling correctly, and we will not get that from this gravel haul. I guarantee you. Just the odds say it cannot happen from this small load of gravel. That's way effing early. It doesn't go down to like 9 here. Yeah, but like that side of the house is already hemmed in by a house, so it's still staying light quite late into the day. At the peak of summer, probably we've already gone past the peak of the sun staying up. But the sky is definitely less bright right now. And the west is over there for me, and the window's back there, so as it gets over there, I just get less light in. Peak is what, June 22nd? Is it, Rex? I have no idea. I know that, it was staying bright and light here until, well, not bright and light, but it was still definitely day until after 9 p.m. just a couple of weeks ago, and now I feel like, it's getting darker sooner. 10:45 in summer, says Jim. Really? At the friggin' longitude that you're at? That's crazy. Classic One, I'm trying to get my dark holes filled. Did we sleep together? Did you know that the entire continental Netherlands is north of the entire continental U.S. minus Alaska? I didn't, but I knew that we're all kind of, like even Michigan, we're all kind of at a surprising longitude, globally speaking, that, I don't know, I just feel like, shouldn't it be colder more of the time? Not that I want it to be. I would bet, I'm one of those weird people, one of those rare and weird people who would rather be sweating than a little bit cold, Everybody always says, when it's cold out in the winter, you can put on an extra, you put on a sweater, put on an extra shirt, put on some extra socks, you can do it, or you can warm up, but in the summer, you can't take your skin off, and I would prefer to be sweating and boiling and bubbling and dying from the heat with no air conditioning than being even just a little bit cold. That's just me. I prefer being hot, which works out pretty well because I am, baby. Michigan has Sweden weather on France's height, I think. Huh? I guess I'll download it. Not sure if I will play through. Haha, rough mod. It says Alter Worlds. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough as hell. Once you get out of this stage, though, then it's really rough. No, once you get out of the stage of grinding through gravel in order to get flint, or rather in order to get copper, and you actually get 3 bits of copper, then you can start to play Might as though it were Minecraft. But it's still, like, super, super dangerous. The moment that you start going underground to try and mine, it's just a whole nother world. And the big problem is once you do start going underground to mine, if you die underground with your mining equipment, that's kind of, it's a big, what the hell do I do now? Because the thing that killed you underground does not despawn in Might. So it'll still be there, waiting to get another chance to kill you. And there's your pickaxe. Maybe it picked up your pickaxe, now it's trying to kill you with your pickaxe. So it's kind of important to have a backup pickaxe before you go underground to try and mine, and just leave that in storage. But just generally speaking, like, things can go off the rails so easily in Might. You die down in a cave, and things just keep spawning and coming for you as you're trying to do your corpse run, and just have fun with that. We work together to make it less hard, says Kenneth. That is, yeah, that's a good way to... Watching each other's back and taking hits is another thing. When we were doing Might Migos, you know, a big part of it, we had 3 guys on the server together, me and Goldfish and Zombies on the Bus. And, like, when we went down mining, eventually, sooner or later, it would turn into, you know, a full wipe death scenario. And then it was basically all 3 of us running back to the cave and trying to coordinate, okay, you go in, lure it away, I'll run in, grab the stuff, you watch my back, and usually it's, you know, for us anyway, it was multiple deaths from that point. Multiple deaths. Until we managed to get our stuff back. And then what you'd find is that because you're picking up 3 people's stuff, one of us, while the others are trying to distract the horrors of the night, now your inventory fills up. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, but it's a whole new way to play Minecraft, and it does, you know, reinvigorate the game for those of us who've gotten bored with the whole get in and a couple hours later, not even a couple hours, like within an hour, I'm in the nether, you know, I'm kitted out with full diamond, well, maybe not full diamond, but, you know, full iron and stuff. It's, if you want to play it for a survival challenge, then Might is kind of the solution. Harvey actually linked me to a video that was like a modern review of Minecraft, which is weird for a game that's been, you know, out for so long, but that was the point, was to look at what Minecraft started as and what it's become. And the author's contention anyway was that, the author of the video, was that Minecraft in Microsoft's hands has basically abandoned the survival format. It is now a conquest and creation, you know, creativity, survival and creative mode kind of a game. Because where there was once the, you know, driving incentive to make a better home and find the better things and equip yourself better because the mobs were coming for you and it was dangerous, just the things that Microsoft has focused on and what they've gone after to support are things that don't focus on that at all. And they've built a whole lot more, you know, little temples and things for you to go out and experience and raid and stuff like that, which isn't to say that that's a worse gameplay mechanic than survival, just to say that Minecraft has taken somewhat of a turn away from survival. Surviving in Minecraft is nothing. And even if the game were still focusing on it, we've all been playing it for so long, you know, it's probably sort of lived all of the life that it's going to as a survival game, so it might have been the best idea for Minecraft to, or for Microsoft to focus on it. I've been very happy when I go back to vanilla Minecraft and see what they do, as long as I am focused on, like, creative, you know, building a house and that kind of stuff. It's very enjoyable, entertaining, and lots of little things to add to your building experience. But if you do want survival in Minecraft, then you're going to have to mod it, and this is about as fucking extreme as I don't know, some people have said, well, there's this and that and the other thing that are also... Ooh, another bit of copper. How much do we have? Oh my god, we're 2 bits of copper away? Is that right? We might be 2 bits of copper away from everything we need. I've got 8. Yeah. Yeah, 2 bits of copper away. Sun going down shortly, I presume. Pull this up. I need to go into my chest and grab some food. Start starving to death. Pull this up, put it right there. And cook steak. Put it in my belly. We are on the verge of copper pickaxe, everybody. So boom, our second ingot, and we've got 7 more, whatever these are, nuggets. Which means we just need 2 more, and then we've got the 3rd ingot, and we can make the copper pickaxe and start the game. Yeah, woohoo, Rax. Yeah. Start the game in the mining era. And look at all the freaking flint chips I've come up with. Holy crap. And I got 6 already in my chest. I don't know if I made those, if I had them from before, if they were waiting for me in the chest, or if somebody left them for me. Things have gotten confused at this point, but I've got flint axes for weeks. Or I could make flint shovels. I don't think they last long enough to be worth it. I've never 1,000% confirmed that for myself. But that's my sense and my feeling. Flint chips, you can just go away. We got a bunch of wood on us. Let me leave, like, most of this wood behind in case something horrible goes. Thing goes horrible. Go ahead and make 2 salads for the day to come. And I need to find more gravel and go at it full bore, which actually means the wood that I just put away, I need to pull it out and craft it into a lot more shovels, because we're just about out of shovel here. Let's see. Ooh, he had some help from one of the server maintainers who... he spent quite a long time at -2 to +2 before someone gave him a mithril coin. That's right. That's right. +20 is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever... Maybe I have come upon... When we were doing Might Migos, we created a really strong base, and it was in an earlier version of the game where, you know, we'd found some things that we could kind of manipulate. Some basic rules that if we followed, we could get a lot of good things to happen. But I might have hit a level 20-ish range at some point in that. I mean, we had very good, like, XP farms for just each night. You just step outside onto the terrace of the pyramid that we were living out of, and the spiders would climb up the sides, and they'd be getting hit by 3 cactuses that were all poking them at once, and then you just smack them the last time, and they'd rain XP and goodies down on you. We had a really good setup there, but probably level 20 is near, if not higher, than any level I've had by my own fruits and labors in the game. I've definitely hit level 10 before, just recently even, in like a solo campaign. But then, you know, all it takes is 1 death, and most of those levels are gone. So put the feathers away. We got the shovels for tomorrow. Make sure that you've got food for the day as well, and hop into bed. Time to Z. Tell me when to sleep, Rex says. I dislike Twilight Forest. Every mod pack ever includes it, but virtually none of them incorporate the items from Twilight Forest into the natural progression of the game. Thaumcraft and Twilight Forest Serene Seasons on the side. Cool exploration progression, but still no real threat to survive in the world. This is all about the threat to survive in the world. Did we do it? No? Okay. Okay, now we're both in. Okay. Scared awake. Scared awake. Hang on. Okay, who wants some? No? Alright, screw them. Screw them! I'm in bed. Don't bother me. Damn it. Nearby. Alright. Well then come to the door. Seriously? Ah. Damn monsters. Probably no sleep tonight. Because it's a spider. And apparently they think that's a threat to me, even though I'm, like, really tied in here. Here comes a zombie, though. Alright. Well, at least that'll keep the night interesting. If I remember right, the Oregon or generation in Twilight Forest isn't much higher than in the overworld, but the normal Y level for grass is much lower, so you don't have to quarry through as much to get to the good stuff. Huh? Come on. Come on. Zombies. Come on over. Come on, say hello. Hi. You doing? Huh? Over here, where I can punch you in the knees. Yeah, like that. Now you got it. You guys just hang there for the day, for the night. Because I don't want to waste my... In fact, I might just make another one. Yeah. Come the morning. Oh, are you digging? Hey, good luck with that. You're all pushing each other around. That never works out. What are you digging anyway? It's all stone. You can't get in here. Don't lie to me, girl. Look, look. Sun's coming up. Ooh. Somebody's got a shovel. Somebody's got a shovel. And there's a spider out there. This is the most, like, mobs I've seen in a few... Oh, and there comes this... Yep. Okay. Come on. Come on. Shoot at me again. Yeah. Piss off that zombie. Zombie's going to kill the skelly. Ah! I love it. He just knocked him down. One hit. One hit kill on the skelly. Give me a record. Or is that when skellies kill skellies? Just waiting for the sun to come up so that they'll start burning and then I'll do my end of the job. You know, I'll just hit them the last time. Otherwise, it's just a big waste of wood. Pounding their shins all night. Blightfall? HQM map that is entirely blighted, and your quest to secure it and discover what happened to the world. Oh, that's interesting. 'Cause I've got a... Go! Ouch! I've got a game idea that something like that could actually work for. Did I get him? I hope I got the last hit on him. I don't think I got the one that died out there. It managed to hit me, the prick. Alright. We're good. We're going out. And I need just a little bit of gravel. Just a little bit of gravel for the rest of the day. Did I get anything weird off? I got a gold nugget. I got a gold nugget. Let's go ahead and put the XP away into a gold nugget. I'm down to level 19. Maybe I can actually come up to level 20. Yeah, and I got less hunger and stuff. That's fine. That's fine. I just won't fill it. Okay, so... little more gravel. I've already been all of the places. There's some right there. I'm gonna go again to the north. I'm just trying to find, like, ways that I can go that don't send me over the fucking mountain, you know? Because it's a lot of energy to be jumping. Another big consideration might is how much is the actual going to a place going to cost me. And the more that you're jumping up the terrain, the more your hunger is going to deplete.
There was a little left in that hole near the water.
Okay, I'm headed back in that direction anyway. Hopefully I'll see like a new spot, but in the event of gravel dryness, it was over here, right? There was just this though, and it's hard to get out back there. I can shove dirt in it. Oops. Gravel dryness can be cured with lube, says Rex. How do you know? Okay, but it's only 2, and yeah, I need a bigger gravel haul. We just need 2 more copper, but 2 more copper could take 10, 15, 92 gravel. Oh, hell, here we go. Here we go. It's a big climb. It's a lot of cost of energy to get up here, but, you know, we're on the verge of copper pickaxe. So we make it work. On top, we just exposed some coal too, which is, oh, and copper. I didn't realize there was copper up here until I got right up here. This is perfect. When we get the copper pickaxe, there's one of the 2 that we need. One more. When we get the copper pickaxe, we can come straight back here and take the fucking copper, surface copper, and basically you want to have 3 copper just in storage for the next time that you need a copper pickaxe in case shit goes wrong. And then after that, you know, whatever, something, profit. Hit. Ooh. Would have been a good place to live. No, it wouldn't have. It ends right here. Tell me there's more No, there's not extra gravel down there. Okay. Over here. Hit! Yeah, give me that at least. And then... Get this gravel. And this gravel. There's some silver. Hit. Come on! Oh, it's close. It's close. Okay. Maybe this is a good place to live. It's already kind of too late. Once you get the copper pickaxe, you can mine solid copper and smelt that. Big progress to be made. Yeah. Yeah, and once you've just broken into that era, it's kind of like the gravel era is completely behind you. Gravel doesn't matter anymore. Mostly. So, yep, just one. We're waiting on the second one. You know what? I'll keep that on the hot bar. Ah, shoot. Eat. Yes. Will do. And maybe I'll have a salad too, just to make sure that I don't go malnutritioned, which is another friggin' thing in here. Where if you eat too much of one thing and not enough of the other, you get malnutrition. And then your hunger depletes quicker, and you don't recover hearts as quickly. Bye-bye, see you in Twitch. Holy crap, we did it! We did it. We got the 2 that we need. That's 2 more copper nuggets. I'm out. I'm out, bitches. I'm out. I got what I need. 3 copper pickaxes. We can come back here with a copper pickaxe, take some coal that was right there, and some copper that was right there, and bada bing bang boom, we're into the copper bibidi-ba-ba-ba era. Era. Also, now I have the gravel to fill up my secret way home. Someone gave me. Oh, there's friggin' gravel right there. Wouldn't have been enough. Wouldn't have been enough. Might Migos log out screen? Might. Oh yeah? Yeah. Avernite put that in when we started doing the Might Migos, because it was the biggest, thing supporting the project. So boom, boom. Shouldn't there be a crafting table somewhere around here? Boom, thank you. And the 3rd copper ingot. Somebody should play that Zelda thing. Da-da-da-da. I got it. Copper pickaxe coming in. +5 durability 4800. I just got to make sure that we get enough copper with this pickaxe first and foremost to be able to make the next one. We got it. It's time to mine, and is it ever? I'm going right back to where we just came from, where we got the gravel, to collect that copper, surface copper, and the coal.
Coal, also so you can smelt it.
Yeah, you need the coal, you need the copper, and the other thing that you're going to need is cobblestone. You actually have to, mine some stone, which usually isn't a problem. Just when you're trying to mine, you end up having to knock some stuff out of the way. But you need that in order to make the furnace that's actually going to be able to smelt the copper, because the furnace that I've got right now, which is clay, won't do it. Look at all that. Is this the wrong... No, that's it. This is the place. This is the place. This is the time. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. 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 Oh, god damn it with the Minecraft jump delay. Okay. First and foremost, get this out of my way. I don't need it in my way, I don't want it in my way, get it out of my way. Now tell me there's more than 1 piece of copper here. There's gotta be. You never get just 1 piece of copper. That would be a huge dick move. Haha! It's kind of hoping that there would be, just for the funnies. For the lulz. Okay. The lulz? Yeah, and it's Patreon. Subscribe today. We'll have all the lulz at Patreon. You posers out there can have the lulz at Patreon if you want. I'm gonna get this out of my way so I can see if there's more copper back there and pick up the one that I just hit. But that is instantaneously the copper that we need for the next pickaxe. Sand and clay furnace with coal, I think, will do it. Will do what? Clay furnace will not smelt. It will not smelt. I know it to be a fact, probably. I think. But there was coal right here as well. So we've got 4 pieces of copper out of that. And then I get some coal. Coal does not give XP, like it does in standard Minecraft these days. I am going to take this, like I say, I need cobble in order to make the furnace. Or else I won't be able to smelt it. So give me the coal. Set me up with it. We did it! We broke through. We broke through from the gravel era and the wood era, which is another way that you could say about the gravel era. How we doing? Because I'm gonna need, I got 4 cobblestone, I got 5 cobblestone. Okay. I just gotta make sure that I don't go through so much of this pickaxe that I don't have enough to get the cobble I'm gonna need. So yeah, from here, I'm gonna take the cobble. 3 more to make the furnace. Go grab that copper, that other copper vein. There was another copper vein? I forget already. Boom. Okay, so now we've got enough to make the furnace that we need, and it's nighttime, so it's time to go home before I go dying with my copper pickaxe, and then some zombie picks it up, and then it's gone. Although that wouldn't be a problem now that we can, you know, smelt. Even if we didn't get the shit home. Because we can come back and get it, kind of thing. But I'm going home. And where was the other one? It's like 5 ore up on a wall. Was it? Was that here? I remember finding like some serious veins while I was out running. What the hell is this? Oh, running around and then dying. I remember all of that happening. That was something that happened. You. First things first. Hit. Stone furnace. Stone furnace, baby. And just having coal and being able to make torches is a huge thing, too. Fire it up! I'm the bull god, you understand? Do you understand? Listen to me when I'm going to have this one's for cooking, or this one's for eating, this one's for smelting. I should probably just hang on to it for now, because I could get a lot more schmelts out of that. So I'll just throw that into storage. The coal, used with the... Yeah, 3 of you are turning into the shticks. Rex Case Ice Cream. Charcoal can be made from wood. Don't waste it on coal. Oh, I'm going to waste it on coal. What am I doing? Sticks. I'm apparently starving to death. No shticks for me. Okay, so burn the wood in order to put the charcoal to do. Okay. I'll do it. What do I have to eat? You get this. And this. It'll be a while before I have to eat again. So charcoal goes... now I can actually fit these in the oven, which is very helpful. And then I would need raw wood, though, in order to make the charcoal. Yeah. So I'm not gonna bother. Just make some sticks and make some time. What happened to your hearts? Says Night Sketch. A little bit of them went away. I went down from level 20 because I put it into a gold coin to save the XP. Come back. Hi. I got another one. You want a new bat to your shin? There's the other one. Now he's had one on the left, one on the right. Put one in the middle. There you go. That counts for 2 because it's on both. You know, you're hitting really 3 things when you hit there. I'm gonna hit him there again. I'm surprised he's still. You know, he should be vomiting at this point. My God. No, really? Guys, maybe he's just neutered. I don't know. Come on. Come on over, friend. Fuck! Well, I did miss him to just below the left. He must not have anything down there if this is not, you know, putting him down. There we go. Yeah, I'm what are you? I'm making a small stack of torches. I'm making two. I don't care, charcoal and whatnot. I'm making 2 stacks of torches. You know, I've been struggling for too goddamn long to deny myself the simple joy and pleasure of torches. We got shovels? Sure got shovels. We got rest of this pickaxe. Kenneth said there's some more copper someplace. Do you remember with some specificity? Make your torches with GDD charcoal. I don't know. Is that a brand name? Is that a brand name? What a waste. Those ones smell more. They smell more? Who smells? Am I alone on the server right now? I'm alone on the server right now. God, what a beautiful era. Nearby sound wakes me from my slumber. Oh, piss off with you. I don't care. You ain't nothing to me. Do I look like I give a shit? This is me not give it. Come here. Wait, you're wearing some I like those shoes. Come here. I give a shit. Come here. Come here. I got a thing for you. I got it. I got a thing. What's this at? 1970. Come on. Over here, friend. And I'll just step back. Fucking seriously? Alright, fine. I'll get... No? The fuck are... Where do you think you are? Huh? You over there? Looking at my chest? You can't get through my chest. My chest is impenetrable. It's impenetrable. Come on. Come on. I want to sleep. For the love of Christ, just let me sleep. Or Satan. I don't care. Whoever you're into. Christ, Satan. Terrence? Terrence was the guy, right? What's that gonna be? Oh, shit. Come on, man. He's lost interest. He isn't even thinking about where I am. There you go. Come on. For foot's sake. You keep me up all night. You can't be bothered to... I open the door for you. You can't be bothered to come in and kill me like a decent human being. Ah. Come on. Path. Alright, he's walking away. Fuck him. Fuck him then. God, no! Keep it down! Neighbors are trying to sleep. I need more food in my pockets. Cooked pork chop. This is gonna be this too. Hey! He walked away again. And then I get in bed and the first thing he does is crank his fucking music up, you know? Thump, thump. Just ghetto blasting music. I like a good Burt Bacharach myself. Hey. Hey! Yeah. Yeah, do that. That's a good idea. I like that. It'll keep you busy as the sun rises on your thin, paper-like flesh. Yeah! 6. I'll hit you once. You! Hi! Okay, killed that one. You're actually all armored up and whatnot, so my battle axe is gonna be... There you go. Very helpful. Have a nice day, fellas. Alright, back out into the world. Oh, okay! Nope. Don't actually need any of that in my life. Come on over. Yep. Okay. Free dirt, I guess. Would have preferred the explosive. Copper. Copper Kenneth was talking about. You think it's over here, Kenneth? It's a fishing day, says Rex. Is it? If only I had a fishing... Don't bring me a fishing rod. Every time I say, oh, but I don't have this or that, it just shows up in my chest. I think you were surprised at how close it was. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, then I know where it is. Thank you. You have reminded me. It's around the side and through the wood in grandmother's house. You know, it's next to grandmother's house. We go out from my place, round the corner, over the mountaintop, and then boom, right there. Boom. So here's my place, round the corner. Is anvil recipe normal recipe? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, good luck with that. And you really do want to build it, too. It's kind of necessary. I mean, it's not necessary, but it's kind of necessary. You know, it'll help me. Help me find my way back so I don't have to climb my way out, I guess. It wasn't in here, but it was like other side of this, maybe? Oh, the climbing. The climbing and the energy it cost. Energy it do cost. It was right over here, I swear. Somewhere over here. Swear, somewhere here, swear. Quit swearing. They're gonna demonetize you. Going down. Down. It was on, but it was this way. Yeah, it was right over here. So if you see it, let me know, because I feel like I'm close. I feel like I can smell it. In the meantime, I'm just gonna dig over here. So you guys let me know where it is. It's gonna be kind of hard to get at where it is. I can get the first two. Maybe three, probably not. Yeah, can't quite get there to the... So we're gonna nerd pole. Can I reach from here? Sure can. Nice exposed vein of copper. Just have to make sure you are safe for the night. I'm kind of running low on food, if anything. We're already in this direction of the plains. I suppose I could go walking looking for more, you know, aminals to kill, but there's not that many aminals out here. Oh, shit. This is the last swing of the pickaxe, and that is not going to fall to me. It fell to me! Oh, you're so sweet! You didn't have to do that at all. You really didn't have to do that. Why you did that? So, boom, east, over there, we came west, and now I'm gonna go south, right? Because that's the east, so this would be the north. This would be the north. So I'm gonna go north along with the river. Well, just along the mountain in the desert line. We know that animals are out there in the plains, but they're so fucking far out in terms of the walk. So maybe I get lucky going in this direction. Don't get lost again, says Kenneth. I am relying on you. Look there's the fucking thing that I was probably right here when I was running back and forth. And in fact, if I was right here when I was running back and forth, where did I die again? Because it's got to be kind of close. Got to be kind of close. Looking for animals in the desert. That's smart. Yep. I'm just walking. This is the other side of my mountain range, you know? Like, my house is there, basically. Dying with all this stuff feels bad, man. Yeah, I'd be fine. I would be fine. I got 5 copper in my pockets, but we need animals that don't want to live anymore. You know, they've lost the will. And if they haven't lost the will, that we can lose their will for them. You know, if we hit them hard enough repeatedly, the will. Shit. Ain't nothing. Ain't no aminal I can see. That's back toward my place, is where I live. I love the zoom. Love the zoom. In might. Well, that was a big waste.
Kinat is we say.
I'd just go home and make a hoe. Oh, that's an idea. That won't get me food any time soon, though, will it? Farms take ages to grow in might. Go home and make a fishing pole if I could, but I still don't have any spider's web, any string. What are you gonna do then? I am gonna go home, I guess. I mean, I've got one piece of chicken left to my name. I can get through a day. Coal seems as Rex. I'm out of pickaxe. I didn't see it. But I am out of pickaxe, even if I had. Hit! Yeah, I made it. No, it's too much energy. Go down there. Pick up some yellow flowers. Yeah, see, I've been here. Took that tree sometime in the past. Distant past. I thought there was supposed to be, you know what, here's the problem with like a server and blue moons and stuff like that. Blue moons occur once in a blue moon. And when they do, they repopulate the land with animals. On a server, apparently you have to be loaded into the chunk when that happens, or else it won't happen, because I've been offline for, 1,000 days or more. It's day 2,898 of this world. So despite the fact that the server's been on and surely a blue moon has come and gone to repopulate the area, because there was no one in this chunk when it came and went, apparently, no aminals. Blue moons, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my... Fuck you, spider! Heart, without a soul in my soul. Blue moon. Without a love of your own, right? I thought it was something about my soul missing, as it seems to be. So, coal, copper, boom. Now we're gonna make some levels. Boom. Coal go in, copper go in. Our copper. Gonna need a bigger oven. It's a Jaws reference. It's a very weak Jaws. It's hard to make that connection, but it's there. It's there. What is it? Tank goes in the water. Like, man goes into tank, tank goes into water. No, man goes into cage, cage goes into water. Shark's in the water. Our shark. Something like that, right? Forget to take the copper out. Does it only stack to 4 like everything else and will F you over? Boom! I hit level 20 again, bitches. And then I should be able to get one more piece of copper out of that. Will they stack? Yeah, they do stack bigger. Okay. If they stack to 8, then at least it's not, screwing you out of it. If you forget to... you still got to stand here and feed the copper in, because the... Oops. Is Mike still okay? Because the furnace just won't take more. There we go. We got 8 copper out. So, 1, 2, 3 is dedicated to the next pickaxe, and there's the sticks that are also dedicated to the next pickaxe. And then these 5 I can play with. And then I'll smelt when we have more if I have that option. If that option comes up. We have 1 cooked chicken. We have 2 cooked chicken. We have an egg. We have pumpkin. We have some sugar cane. Sugar cane. I didn't close the door. So that's probably the best idea. So what would I make at this point? Make a hoe? Make a copper hoe. Man, you go through a copper hoe so goddamn quickly in this game. You know, you don't get a lot of farmland out of a single hoe. But it only takes 1 copper to make it, right? I got the wood. Make the sticks. Some extra sticks. Hoe baby, ground stays healthy. What? I'd say make a hoe or 2. Now, is a hoe just 1 copper? Is it just that and that? It's not. It's that. Alright. That's expensive. I kind of want a sword. I mean, I got a copper battle axe for now, so maybe I'll deal with that. We'll have the 1 hoe to start with. And we need to move, is the thing. We need to up and fucking out and ollie and over and be gone. In fact, like, I need to leave this for a backup pickaxe, and then I need to make another pickaxe. You know, I need a traveling pickaxe, and I need, in the case of shit going wrong, pickaxe. I guess the lack of animals in the area makes farming a requirement sooner or later. Yeah, we're moving to the other side of the mountain at least. We're going to move to a completely different area is what needs to happen
Use
here and
flint
now.
forward, not your battle axe.
Make salads before you get hungry. Use flint axes for wood, not your battle axe. Good call. I've certainly got enough flint for that for a while. What happened? Where did those go? Oh, they went into their own stack? That shouldn't have, with the happening of it, did. Okay. Let's put all of our flint together. Let's make myself an axe. Proper axe. And just use the battle axe as a self-defense weapon, or as a murdering weapon. Which means that I need probably the rest of my wood. Give me yet more sticks. Flint axe. You'll go there. Without a dream in my heart. The gravel is no longer a matter of concern for me. However, I need to move all of this shit then. So if we're going to move, that's tough. That is fucking tough is what that is. Oh, but with the toughness that of being is with for. Like, alright. Dirt away. Wood, gravel, fucking gravel. Lots of those. You stack up together. There you go. I need to cook. I got the pumpkin pies. I need to not forget that I got pumpkin pies. That's good food for me for quite a while. In fact, I shouldn't even have them in my pockets, really, because cooked chicken will also cover me, and then I got the pumpkin pies, and I can... the flint. So what's coming with me? This piece of wood can go fuck itself. We need the copper. We need the copper. We want the flint. We need the onion. We want our metals. Oh, there you go. Those will stack. We got a mithril nugget. Ooh. Oh, well, that's because from what and you gave me all them levels. And my gold coins, not that important. Wool, not necessarily that important. The sticks, they'll stack. The feathers, sure. The carrot, yes. The pumpkin pie, of course. The bow, not that important, but I'd like it. The manure is quite important now. I'd like the bow and the arrow, but let's wait and see. Egg, bone, obsidian shard, leather. Oh, okay. What are you doing? Really?
Maybe slap.
Hey, brah. 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 Dad, brah. Brah, you're dead. Brah, you're dead. Brah? Brah, you're dead, brah. Sorry. Don't die when you move the bed. Oh, right. I would have to move the bed, wouldn't I? I'm eating the chicken. Topping off with a bit of salad, just to keep balanced in my diet. And then when I go... Yeah, I'm full now. Is there anything else that's stupid and I can leave behind? For example, the wooden shovels. I could leave a couple of those behind. I could get the bow and the arrow. I could leave another one of those behind. I could get the pumpkin. I could leave another one of those behind. And I could get sugarcane. Sugarcane. In the first hall. And then if we ever come back here, we can come back. That kind of thing. Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Probably bring bow and arrows. Still need room for the bed. Oh,
Make a chest.
shit, I do. I'm gonna take the half of that chest because somebody gave me both of them, or you know, an extra. But yeah, room for the bed. What can I leave behind? Ah! Boom, room for the bed. Let's go. Let's go.
Make a chest before you go.
Yeah, actually, now I need room for the chest. Oh, shit. Of course, now they're gonna come for me. Hello? Oh, I've broken my bed. Hello? Hi. Over here. This side. Got him. There we go. Hopefully I got the XP for that. I should have. Yeah, I need a lot more room. I want the bones, leave the egg behind. I never know what to do with eggs. Manure would come in handy, but since I only got one, it's going behind. I need you. I need you. Can I, like, do I have to mine you out, or can I just take you because you're something I made? So I need you. Right? And then I need also, get me out of here. A crafting fucking table. Yeah, hey, that sounds good. I don't know which side of this I'm supposed to be taking, but fuck it. Break one.
Make a new teste.
Dirt. Goodbye, and we got that. Make a new chest. I'm leaving that chest behind. Oh, but some things fell out of it. Too bad. We're moving on. Goodbye, home. Goodbye. Thanks for whatever it is that you did for us. We're bye. No, this is Rex. You gotta make hard calls. I don't have all day here.
I don't have all fucking day. I gotta.
He can't make a new chest. I've got wood for days. I can make another crafting table. I can make another chest. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Up over the mountain toward the plains, where the animals do range, and the deer and the buffalo, which is weird because interspecies mating, but they totally do it. You should see them, man. The noble rutting foxes of deer and buffalo, of Ipswich or whatever the fuck it is. God, just like rutting foxes, really. It's kind of a accurate name that they gave to them, if I'm earnest. Is there something special up there? It looks like the kind of place where there'd be something special.
There'd be things that I want
out of life. No? Keep your eyes down. Make sure you're not falling in a fucking chasm. Now that we're moving house, it'd be a great time to die to something really stupid. So, bear that in mind as we sojourn forward to the deep, deep west. So from where my house used to be, we were traveling basically due west, which means if I die in such a way that I need to come back from spawn, or if I pass through... Oh, I can't take those flowers. There's nothing. Just keep moving, pawn. Just keep moving, pawn. Don't take flowers. Just keep moving. You walk, you move, and then you walk, you move. Wait a second. 6 and 6. Did you? There you go. Server had to catch up. Okay, give me that. Give me that. It's food. God damn it. Alright, so now we got room for yellow flowers as we walk. Plains are over there, mountains are over here. I want to be heading kind of into the plains, so now we're heading a little bit south as well. West and south. Staying on the edge of the mountain biome, which is helpful. But plains are great for, well, for farming, I suppose. Or actually, are mountains better for farming? No. Mountains are cold, right? Deserts are best for farming. There was a desert out that way. Weird concept that deserts are best for farming, but they are if you can find a water source. I think anyway. Give me this. Thank you. And we just keep walking until the daylight starts to fade on us so we can be in a whole new world. A grand, exciting place to sax. It's easy. All you have to do is invoke the concept of rotting and boom, comedy ensues. It's hilarious. Simple wooden home in these plains for the time being. Deserts are best for farming because they have high heat and are dry. Yeah. Hey! That's the kind of sound I'm looking for. Hey, buddy! How you doing? Hey, if I had the things for a shears... I won't have a place to hold the shears, because I'm kind of full. Where'd he go? You brah? Brah? Brah, you're dead, brah. Oh, there's a cow down there. And there's poop. Okay, I gotta go down there for the cow and the poop. Is there a way down there for the cow and the poop? Cow and poop. Poop. I don't have any room for anything.
I'm almost night.
Just keep walking, Pawn. It's almost night? No, it isn't. Can't be. It's noon. Trying to mess with me, Rex. Not night, it's noon. Sun's in the sky. Unless there's like a whole bunch of server lag that's gonna suddenly catch up to me all at once. And be like, oh, it's night. Yeah, but look at all these aminals. This is great. It's a good place to be. That's what I'm gonna say. Fucking horses. This is where the horses were. I'm actually gonna find my stuff sooner or later out here. You know? Where I died and there was a spider. And it's a hole that I dug on the side of a thing somewhere. But I do want to be like on the edge of plains. I want plains straight away. And mountain nearby as well. So, were I to cow there, it looks like it's getting pretty flat out there. Like here we've got water right there for growing. I think maybe, what if I just dig in where this gravel is? I don't know about that, Pawn. And gravel it's not a time for gravel anymore. Let's give it a try. I won't be able to pick this gravel up. There's gravel behind this gravel. The dirt is going to continuously fall. Ah, but it's stone above the gravel. This could work. This could work. This is my only shovel, though. Presently. Okay. Found fucking coal. No, what are you doing? What are you digging with? You switch to the next nearest tool. Okay. Just throw this shit on the ground so that we have room for the... No, quit picking shit up.
Quit it.
Where'd it go? Where'd the crafting table go? I got it now. Quit that shit. Quit it. You know, you're just fucking with me, and you know it. There you go, and then... What do I need another shovel, I guess.
Quit it.
Just drop the chest, you idiot. Hey, who's there? Huh? You're nearby. That's fun. Put the chest down. Gonna drop some things in it for now. Hey, cow. How you doing? Bud? You look sexy. So, And just another shovel. Just one to be able to dig into this hole that I'm trying to call my home, apparently. We want it to be bigger than this, but it isn't. It might go down, and we know we're going to farm that coal, and I've got a pickaxe. It does go down. It's a good place to stay a night, even if it sucks. God damn it! And we've already picked up a bunch of shit. I don't know what to do with. Hit, 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 hit. Leaves just enough room for the shovel. Shovel. Dig. I mean, that ain't helping me anyway. So what do you care about that? I don't know. What we do is we use our ability to gather copious amounts of wood in order to build out from this little hole, I guess. Maybe. Something like that. In future, anyway. For now, dump shit into the chest so that you have room to pick things up and deal with life. Bed and dump inventory. Yeah. Yes, I do indeed agree. So the bed would have to... doesn't really fit in here anymore because I dug down. Put the gravel back down over here. That. I have the bed like right there. Oh, no, 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 no. No, what did I do? Well, you put it there, didn't you? Yes, I did. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't get into my chest now.
Shit.
That is a bad move. Just in case it goes like thunderstorm all of a sudden. That was what I was thinking. I need you out. And I'll take that as well. Oh, that's in a horrible place. Horrible place for me. Fucking plank. 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 Okay, so we got some light. Just lovely. And then the bed goes down there. Goes down there. Goes down there. There. And then I sleep in it. And then I leave it. And we're good. We have a safe... We have a spawn. We have a place. We're okay. Where are my torches? Yeah, things look great. Thank you. Clearly we are as safe as we've ever been, right here, right now. This is awesome. Might just put one in there too. Might help. Okay. We're doing great. There. Excellent. Going to bed. Going to bed. Don't need this night. I do have things to eat, don't I? Leave the bed.
Look up.
Like, look up. I apparently already addressed that, I guess. Much better, says Rexy Gates. Okay. Back in. It's gonna be pumpkin pie time, apparently. I can't get into my thing because of the way. Yeah, but it was just an emergency. It needed to happen. Needed to happen. How many hearts do I have? I got a lot of hunger. And then the pumpkin pie is plus 10 and plus 6. Okay, that'll be good. Eat. Sleep. Actual sleep. Real, true, honest to God sleep.
It scout pumpkin in.
We did it! We did it! I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not done, but I do need another live stream break. Or maybe I am done. How long have we been here? We started at 3:55. Yeah, and now it's 7:40 here. So yeah, it's been a lot of hours. It's been a number of hours. Okay. I'm there. I'm in. You know what? Wait a second. So get back in. Is this working? Hey, Dildos is up again. All right, so join the server. Log me back in. And then, like, I'm concerned about this. About not being able to get into my chest, and about leaving my chest available for other people to potentially loot if they found their way out here. So, Desune. Uh-oh. That sounds like a skeleton. Hi! Skeletons which die from one hit. Right, so if I just get all of the valuables out of there. Cute. And then I can't get that piece of wood back. But I did get the XP anyway. Take this open. Come on, let me out. Seriously? Bruh? Fuck. Alright, fine. Whatever. Whatever. I do that. I do apparently more of this. I'll just there, and then lay down, and then disco. Disco. New base. Animals are around. Good place to start up next time. That's right. Forget the wooden slab. Yeah, fuck it. You definitely right, Alter Worlds. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ronin Pawn. Thank you all for coming out. We got our feet down on the ground. We're into the copper era. We just landed in a whole new place. When next we log on, hopefully it won't be raining, pissing down on us, threatening to send skellies and God knows what else, creepers and spiders, oh my, to destroy us all. That's my goal. I'm just going to check the green screen one more time with my new solution because it's gotten even darker. Huh? I mean, there's going to be a little bit because it's really near-field green screening now, so the shadows are pretty harsh. I think I'm happy with it, generally speaking. Edges could be a little bit better. I'll keep working on it. Congrats on copper. Thank you, Rex. Next up, food and more copper. Yep, and I just might be able to, you know, start becoming sustainable food-wise now. I can at least shear the sheep before I murder them, so that's cool. I am the Ronin Pawn, and we shall be back almost certainly 2 days from now, this Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then probably this Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern as well. And if I don't do the Friday thing, then we'll definitely do the Sunday thing. If I do the Friday thing, then the Sunday thing's kind of, maybe. But one of those 2 days, Friday or Sunday, back here, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for I Am the Ronin Pawn. That was Might. We'll be back in Might, probably next time. Now I'm rolling, aren't I? Thanks for coming out, everybody. I hope to see you back here soon. Pawn. Stretching for time so that the music goes out as I say, Pawn out!